Hey Dom, hello Karamare, hello which of the green evergreens? I said hello already. That green screen was a perfect investment. It actually was, genuinely. I don't think I could make a better investment. I will actually put some better stuff here as well. I mean better, but you know, like, I mean, we'll mix it up. We'll put different things here. I do think I might have set something up, but I didn't do it properly. Hang on. She needs to be on the other side, man. Whoa, where is she? No. What the fuck? Yeah, perfect. Where was it with the 140 streak? Let's go. Nah, honestly, the dancers are better, but... Well, that one's out off center now. I must have moved it by accident. There we go. Fixed. Yo, it's out of the frame. I know, it's crazy. Hello, YouTube chat. Hello, Scornio. Hello, Levia. Hello, Bumsy. Hello, Destiny over on YouTube. Hello, Silverwolf. Yo. You mean like that life-size Idari standee? Yeah, I mean, we could get one. We could get one, you know, like we were waiting for the G1 poster to come in, and then the G1 poster got cancelled. It's like a whole big thing. Hello, Landogs. Hello, Baby Tiger. Hello, Jane Doe's Thighs. The green screen would conveniently fit 2 of the Sigrid gifts. I mean, we gotta wait for Sigrid hype for that. We're in Remiel hype mode right now. All right, I'm gonna do my dailies quickly while people are coming in. But I'll give you something to watch while we're yapping. Probably yap time as well. Maybe 20 minutes, half hour of just like general yap. After that, we will go into Prydwen React. After Prydwen React, we will do the poll value tier list. And that's it. That's the plan for the stream. After all of that, maybe an account review. Probably account reviews. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much time we have. We'll see how much yap happens, basically. Jane Doe's Thighs. Whoa, that's loud. Oh, okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, my God. Jane Doe's Thighs, thank you for the sub, much appreciated. Thank you for the Prime, thank you for the 6 months. And thank you for remembering to send your Prime. 07, thank you. Thank goodness ALG stream again. I was not going to make it through the last 2 hours of my shift. You got this, man. I got you for 2 hours, Steph. Let's go. Steven. Thank you for the scissors. Let's go. Turning into dust. What? Because she's old? Because she's old? Bro, she didn't look older than like 25. Let's not even. Hey, memory defiler. Hello, Fran. As always, you're base as fuck. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hello, Mizzy. Right, I'm almost in. Oh, my green. Is that better? There we go. We're crashing out over Prydwen? I mean, I haven't even seen it. I don't imagine it's that crazy, right? It ain't gonna be that crazy. It's probably gonna be pretty chill, right? Right? So where's your Norma? We put 30 pulls in, and I was like, that's enough. I kind of want to wait to find out what's going on with the reruns next patch. I think that's the smart play. Plus, then we get a hype stream where we pull Norma. If the reruns are like kind of eh. The premium was really good. Yeah, I thought that when they revamped it for 3.0, I actually thought it was pretty decent. And I said that in the video that I made about it like a few weeks ago. So now we've got another update. I haven't looked at it, so we'll see what happens. I think it will probably be fine. I think that there will still be things that we can probably criticize. Holy frame rate, Jesus Christ. I was just giving Norma, but I do need Sun as Wenjin, and I'm close. You'll get it, man. I believe in you. Remember, we'll probably get a bunch of pulls for anniversary as well, so... Well, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Gave Norma 20 pulls and I got M6 Lycan. I mean, 20 pulls together to lose a 50 isn't bad, though, because now you have guarantee. It means that you can kind of plan for I'm just gonna get Denny's. It means you can kind of plan for like Remiel easier if you wanna, I guess. Rampaged with the 3 streak, Zero with the 10 streak, Piranhas with the 25 streak. Thank you for streaking, boys. Much appreciated. How much we got? 320? Oh, okay. I'm going to do this twice, and then we're going to convert the other 120 into 2 batteries. Never the first 30? Shut up. I fear the Arya rerun. I need her ball. I think Arya's pretty likely for next patch, if I'm honest. How loud is the music? It feels really loud to me. I might just need to turn down the volume for me, guys. Trying to get Nangong M6, but I need Arya and Wenjin as well as Sun's engine and Nangong's. Yeah, it adds up, dude. It adds up. It's fine. It's good. Okay, cool. Only because it's Orphe song. I mean, to be honest, we've had some bangers. Orphe song's good. Dammy Dammy. Billy Mode. Norma song. Like, actually, we're on a bit of a roll. Oh, shit. I always forget what the cancel is on keyboard. I don't play mouse and keyboard normally. Okay, I'm going to convert the rest. Listen to Prophecy already? Oh, I forgot. I actually forgot. I'm sorry. I'll listen to it tonight. After stream. When I finish stream, remind me, please. Please remind me. And I will... Where is it? Here. Perfect. Oh, that's a clean amount of usage. Clean 320 use. Wait, did I still have something here? Oh, really? Okay. Right. Oh, that feels like tomorrow's problem, man. I can't read the board. Okay. I think we go straight to Prydwen. The Pryd of the Wen. Okay. I would love to know what we're getting for the anniversary. I want to build Grace and use Valina now. Yeah, I think Grace is still pretty good though. Like, well, you probably won't be disappointed in it. Is Fire and Daho not working? Because it's coming up just as text chat on my end. Prydwen last month. Right, let me turn the music off. It's time to get reacting. It's react time. Longer stream today. It'll probably be shorter because we're doing the Prydwen react. We're doing the pull value tier list, and then we maybe do a count review or two. The pull value tier list normally takes like an hour. The Prydwen react normally takes like half an hour. So we're probably looking at like 2.5, 3 hours. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. I feel like Prydwen tier lists for the most part are pretty good. They're transparent about reasoning and data, and I feel like a lot of the outrage is reactionary. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, I think for the last few times we've talked about it, like I've been like, I actually think this is pretty decent. And I'm like, here are some things that I will criticize, and then to be honest, I don't know if someone's watching my streams who potentially is involved with the creation of the Prydwen tier list, but I do feel like sometimes I feed stuff back and then they do actually adjust it, which is cool. I'm happy about that. Anyway, let's I haven't clicked on it yet. I opened it up on its homepage, so let's go to the tier list and see what's going on. I'll also do the intro before I even scroll down. This video is not for Whales and Dolphins, it's for you, because you might be looking at the Prydwen tier list and considering, you know, how accurate is it? What has it got going on? And does this help me to make decisions about who we should pull, or, you know, the power level of these agents in Zenless Zone Zero? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. I'm going to give you my first reaction to it because I haven't looked at it yet. And then on top of that, I'm also going to go through the changelog stuff, and then we'll talk about, you know, everything that they have changed and why. So let's have a look initially. And on a first scroll down here, I can see that Norma has gone straight in at T0 on the support side, which is interesting. Although I don't realistically think they could put her anywhere else, considering that she's like pretty much comparable to Dylan in a lot of teams and is slightly worse in some teams, but then slightly better, like from a more free-to-play perspective, potentially you could argue because of how good she is with Pyroas. Yeah, I mean, I kind of see this. Also, remember, we have talked about the engine. I made a video about Norma's engine very recently. In fact, it only went up today at the time I'm streaming. But Norma is a little bit more engine reliant, I would argue, than Dylan, but the Prydwen tier list does take into account character at M0 with their engine. When we do the pull value tier list, which will come out in a few days for YouTube, on stream, we're going to do that today, but that'll come out in a few days on YouTube, and that will be M0 no Sig. But yeah, with Sig, yeah, like, I mean, they kind of the same level, man. They do kind of be the same level. Yeah, that's fair enough. Still interesting to me that we're still watch listing Valina and we haven't just straight up moved her up. I don't, like, is she going to get better when Remiel releases? Yes. Is she already really flipping good and kind of deserves the T0 spot? I would say yes as well. I would definitely say yes as well. We've got Alice on our watch list down. That feels new to me. I do believe these were watch listed to go down last time, which again, still watch listed to go down. And Trigger is also watch listed to go down. That feels new. I think that's probably fair enough, but I also think as well, if Jufufu goes down, then Trigger goes down. Like, I think these two, they're together, and I don't think it would be too crazy to say that they're not T0.5 agents. I don't think that's crazy at all. I think that's actually a really balanced and ordinary take. Okay, then let's see what else we have going on. Okay, we've got the partner tag for Seed on Sisia. I'm arguing that this should be removed. I don't think that she's as locked to Seed as other people seem to think she is. I think when I've logged into other people's accounts and they don't have Seed, and we've run Hypercarry Sisia without her signature engine, and she's actually still clearing completely fine, I mean, I guess that you could argue maybe without Seed she's T1. Okay. I mean, I'm just going through this and seeing what we see. We will go through the changelog properly in a moment, but seeing what we see here as we scroll down a little bit is a couple of things across here. So didn't Vivian had a partner tag, and so did Piper. They've removed that. Did they remove that already from Piper? That's good news. But I think Vivian had a Piper had a partner tag as well. I'm really happy they've removed the partner tag from Vivian. But yeah, the big news: Soldier 11 hits T1, meaning that she's now better than limited DPS that came out as recently as 1.7 in Hugo. 07. The Soldier 11 mains rejoice. The agenda is maintained. Soldier 11 deserves the T1 spot. I mean, as you know, like as someone who enjoys the character of Soldier 11, but not necessarily the gameplay, I do think that well, with the partner tag, with the post chain attack, yeah, I get it, because after the chain attacks, you get a bunch of free, you know, like the attacks are like automatically good. So yeah, I do get it. I don't know, like, I think she might deserve to be here, if I'm totally honest. I think she might be better than these without Norma, but definitely with Norma. I'm not against the partner tag being here. I'm glad that they've removed the partner tags from these two. Very happy about that. Grace is still on the watch list to go up. But yeah, like the big news, I'm sorry, I'll go back to it. She's better than Hugo. She's better than G1. She's better than Manato. She's better than Ellum. And I don't disagree. She is better than them. Yeah, actually. And I also would say as well, I don't think it's unreasonable to expect that that some players, especially long-term players, would have a couple of Mindscapes on Soldier 11. And yes, the Mindscapes aren't terribly good for the most of the standard agents, but they have to rate it at M0. But I think if we're taking like an M3 Soldier 11, I think we can definitely take that tag off. Okay, cool. Grace is still watch listed to go up. Does she belong up here? That's the question. She's unequivocally better with wind than Yanagi. It depends how prevalent wind is in the meta, and honestly, I don't think that's changing. I think Valina should be up here in T0 already. I don't know. Yeah, I could see her going up. And then we also have Ching Yi moving down from T1 to T1.5. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah, like I don't think that's crazy. I think that you can still make a case for Lighter being, you know, best, not necessarily best in slot, but in certain circumstances he can be pretty similar output to Dylan or Norma. You could maybe argue from a pull value perspective he's a little bit worse now because Norma's just better than him and also kind of generalist, because she provides chain attacks to Evelyn. But yeah, yeah, like he deserves the spot. Lycan deserves the spot, and I think, well, Pan. If you don't have Lucia, yeah, you kind of need Pan. It's getting pretty crowded up here with Norma coming in on the support side, though, for real. Yeah, I can see Chingy. I'm okay with Chingy moving down, and then it doesn't look like there's any changes down here. Let's see what they're saying on the changelog as to why. So Norma they put in at T0, generalist stunner who brings with her a lot of value to almost any team she runs with. Between her free chain attacks, competitive buffs, and high personal damage, she's certain to become a staple of most crit DPS teams going forwards. While it's true Dylan may be a better option for many of the strongest teams, how good is Norma compared to Dylan, and how good is Norma compared to Jufufu? Yeah, the question is, how good is Norma compared to Dylan, not how good is she compared to Jufufu? Because she's really close. Considering she's the best pick for Pyrois, hells yeah, has competitive performance for much of the Rupture cast, Banyue and Billy, and can elevate pretty much any character to a clear. She's worthy of debuting at T0. Yeah, I think so too. Like, with her personal damage being like really, really respectable, especially with her signature, which is what Prydwen uses to rate this. Yeah, I don't think they could put her anywhere other than T0, so I think that's fine. The Soldier 11, yeah. Let's see what they're saying. Potential up was especially strong, but so too was the restrictive nature of additional ability. Both factors that we acknowledged in the previous changelog. Normal, however, changes this fair bit, being an incredibly strong stunner that can rival even Dylan at times, who is also of the fire attribute, and who has incredibly strong synergy owing to the extra chain attacks giving more empowered basic 5 uses. Yes. I mean, to be honest, with correct Soldier 11 play, as in like optimal Soldier 11 play, this probably doesn't matter that much. But to someone like me, this matters a lot because I always mess up the Soldier 11 timing stuff. This opens up Soldier 11's team options while putting a direct boost to her general strength. There's a lack of fire weak content for her, but between her and Norma's damage, we think she's a step above other T1.5 units, so Soldier 11 returns to T1. Okay, sure. She's still watch listed to go up. Wait, she wasn't watch listed before. Oh, okay. Debuted Valina in T0.5, so as not to overestimate her in the wind chill environment of the recent patches. It's come clear she's an incredibly strong character. Also, just as a side note as well, if you want to play wind, it does look like we know for 3.1 we're not getting any additional wind characters. I would make a small little guess. I don't think we're getting wind characters for 3.2 either. So if you want to play with wind, and I think wind will continuously get shield for the next few patches, I do think Valina, I think she's going to feel really good for the next couple of patches, and she's basically the only way that you can play wind. Claret incoming. Yeah, Claret is not wind coded. If Roxy's incoming, Temucros, then we might have something to talk about. Her presence is enough to elevate almost any anomaly agent to a high level, absolutely. Between the high damage from Vortex, her utility grouping, and Daze, and the developer's not so subtle hint to her synergy with Remiel, exactly, it's only going to get better. She'll be the backbone of anomaly teams for months to come. As it stands, we actually believe Valina to be T0 level. Good. And the only reason she's moving is because Remiel's like to shape anomaly meta, so we'll wait to see what happens before making movements on the anomaly category. I think that's fair, but I also think that Remiel's just going to make her better. It's not going to be a case of, oh, maybe she should go. Yeah, it's when Remiel releases, she'll go up, and she'll deservedly go up. But she, as they say, they should be there now. I think they're just holding off just in case it provides some synergy to all anomaly characters and creates like a more even playing field, I guess. But no, I do think she's going to be very, very useful for Remiel teams. Okay. Right, Vivian. They removed the partner tag. Vivian's lackluster performance where compared to Valina and Nagon, her own performance is still passable. Absolutely. Highlight how much better she is with Premier over other teams, especially with Valina usurping Vivian's spot in Anomaly generally. But to imply she's T1.5 without Premier may have been too harsh. Dude, that was my feedback. The question was, is Vivian a T0.5 character when run with Premier? And we landed on no. But it's evident that the answer is Vivian a T1.5 character without Premier? Is also no. Yeah, so change. Yeah, so remove the partner tag. She doesn't need it. Okay, cool. Watch listed to go down for Jufufu. After Norma's release, Generalist Fire Stunner, blah, 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 blah. The difference between her and Jufufu is very noticeable. Jufufu has served as a crutch for many crit DPS teams. While her performance hasn't been stellar, she'd often be the second best alternative to Dylan. It's no longer the case. And with many other agents moving down the tier list, it's time for us to consider if Jufufu should follow. Yeah, I think that that's valid. I do think as well, if Jufufu moves down, I think Trigger also moves down. You can argue with Sig that Trigger is actually just a better character, but like there's, yeah, I think they're going to go into, like, there's no aftershocks. Like, where are the aftershocks, man? Where the fuck are... Okay. All other agents T1 have some kind of niche. Light as buff value, still still competitive on Fire and Ice, even if Dylan are better. Lycan can even surpass Dylan. Yeah, he can. And then still competitive stunning for the Ice agent, while Pan is, yeah. So Qingyi no longer has anything she excels in. She moves down to T1.5. And then watch this down for Trigger. Premier Aftershock Stunner. There is no Aftershock. Yeah. Exactly. Decent all-rounder, especially as more DPS to even with her signature, she's managed to outperform. From our data, Lucy is consistently one of Trigger's most popular partners. This isn't too surprising as IJ Teapot works very well on her. However, Seed says your teams are often doing better with Astra, Stunner, Zhao, yep, or even Nicole in the hands of good players. Trigger only has a slot in Soldier Zero Ambi teams, which don't really seem to be able to keep up. Yeah, I think these are all reasonable changes. I think that this is pretty solid. Can we go back to the general tier list? I do think that, and this is something I fed back before, I think that we need to change where the tag is for meta characters, and I think it needs to move down to like as in like I don't think anyone in T1.5 is a meta character. I think this is where off meta starts. Off, yeah, if Hugo was out, if Hugo was rerunning next patch, there is absolutely zero way in any circumstance that anyone would refer to him as a meta character. They like that ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. I still find it idiotic that Lucia is in T0, considering a non-generalist support value is only on par with the best DPS it buffs. And if there isn't a single rupture DPS in T0s, no, it should be up there. Yeah, but remember that Prydwen don't necessarily consider like how flexible or versatile an agent is. I mean, they do to an extent, but they're predominantly thinking about like best in slot teams. And for her best in slot teams, like if you want to run any of the DPSs over here in T0.5 that are rupture DPS, of which there are 4, you need Lucia. I think Lucia is a T0 support. It's just that she can only support rupture characters. And you're right, none of them are T0 DPSs, but realistically, like we've only got one T0 crit DPS. I don't think that's... I think Lucia is still deserving of a spot based on Prydwen's criteria. I do think in terms of changes, I would love to see Grace move up. I think with Wind, I would argue like Grace is just better than Yanagi, and Wind seems to be continuously pretty required. Also, I know she's watch listed to go up. They've said that she's T0 right now. Just put her here, man. Just put her here. Just put her up here. And then let's consider reassessing where the line is for meta characters. And then lastly, this is getting a little bit crowded up here. I'd love to see a little bit more of a differentiation between T0 and T0.5. And I think by actually moving all of these watch listed characters down, I think they can do that. Because realistically, then we're just left with Astra and Nicole in here, who are both excellent supports. And then we could start making an argument for, well, who needs to move down? And if I'm honest, I think Yuzuha is the best support in the game. But when we have a character who is just better Yuzuha, but more restrictive Yuzuha, and Remiel releases, maybe Yuzuha, maybe Suna. Crazy that the stun agents are doing so well. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, I think by moving the list down a little bit, like by moving these into T1, I think that we get a little bit more flexibility for T0 and T0.5. And then we were talking earlier about Lucia. Maybe we could make the argument for Lucia moving down as well, considering that she's not supporting any T0 DPSs. I could see that happening too. And then on top of that, yeah, let's move meta characters to like only running down to the end of T1, off meta. Like everyone below T1 is off meta. Let's be real about it. I mean, I'd even argue for most of these characters to be off meta. Yanagi is off meta at this point because the way that the polarity disorders scale is that like Valina is not an uplift for her. We could argue, though, that, like, Miyabi Yanagi is actually going to be meta next patch again, though, weirdly, because then you can run 2 anomaly agents and Remiel, as long as Miyabi still gets her additional ability unlocked, which is currently what's happening in the beta. Let's see what happens. But anyway, any questions before we wrap up the recording? That was solid. It's a solid like 15-minute yak. Disorders just have no current mechanics going for them. Yeah, but the thing is that like the polarity disorders, they scale like not as well on the wind, right? So with that being the problem for polarity disorders, when Remiel comes out, it actually means that you could run Vivian Yanagi. You don't have to rely on Valina. I still think Valina's going to be amazing. She should go up here. But like you could in theory not necessarily use Valina with like a polarity disorder applier like Alice or Yanagi. Miyabi's unlocked in that comp anyway because Yanagi. Oh yeah, you're right, because Yanagi is it's same faction, isn't it? Will Norma stay T0 for more than 2 patches? It's a good question. I mean, the fact that she's released and it's like, well, she's competitive with Dylan, but she's not quite as good. She's generalistly like pretty similar to Dylan, and then on top of that, she excels with characters that give her slightly more field time in the stun window, like S-Billy, and also with characters that really want the chain attacks, like Soldier 11, like Evelyn. So, and also into Fire Weak for those fire DPSs. She's really good there as well, because she's going to help to do more damage and she's going to build up days faster. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's still our 0.0 stun agent. Like, if time has told us anything, fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I don't know. We'll see. Poor Jufufu. Any pins on Nangong in T0? By the metric that Prydwen lays out, is Nangong is like best in slot in two T0 anomaly DPS teams currently, and also best in slot with Miyabi. So yeah, she's deserving of this position. And also remember that Prydwen takes into account like best in slot teams, and it's looking at like playing optimally with best in slot teams. It's not necessarily considering about her versatility. And you could argue that maybe her versatility is lower, because if you pair her up with, you know, like anomaly characters that don't necessarily want as much field time, she's maybe less effective. But like, honestly, you're still clear with those teams. Yeah, I think Nangong deserves to be up here. I still feel like Pan shouldn't be a tier lower than Lucia. No, yeah, because remember, Lucia applies the buff to the whole team, and the way that Pan's quick assist works means that like you really struggle to play him with certain teams. Like we talked earlier about S-Billy being really effective with Norma. You can't really play Norma in a Rupture team with Pan, because he quick assists backwards, and then he provides the buff backwards. So if you run a Norma in that team, you have to give your buff. You have to give the free chain attack to Pan, or else you don't get a sheer buff. Yeah, like honestly, the release of Norma actually makes Pan worse. I'm gonna say that. Why do you? I didn't do anything. This is not my tier list. This is Prydwen's. But why did Suna put her above Astra? Suna's just better than Astra at M0. Generalistly, just everywhere. Especially with her engine, because she actually has an engine that's good. Astra's engine is not. If we were considering M1 Astra versus M0 with Sig Suna, then it would be more equal. But even then, Suna does more days. So, anyway, all right, okay, that's about enough. As always, remember to like and subscribe for better average luck on all your pulls. Pour responsibly, stay weird. Bye. Right. That's it. That's the Prydwen tier list. Thanks, guys. Good work. Oh, your music break? Sponsor? No, let's not do sponsor on that video. We'll do the sponsor on the pull value tier list. Because they've got a hard line on how many videos they want per month. So we're trying to spread them out throughout the month now, as opposed to just spaffing all 8 in the first 8 videos of the month. And then they're like, well, I guess we have to pay you to make a video on the new character now if we want that. And I'm like, okay. But I should be nicer. I'll try and spread them out. The background GIF, I love it. I'm just taking a little break. Okay, right. Is it pull value time? I actually spent all my polys on Norma and her engine, and I got to learn how to play her now. She's really easy, dude. When you have energy, you bring her on, you hold EX. Nice. Oh, and then when you're in the stun window and you want an extra chain attack, just hold basic. When you filled up her bar, hold basic, and then you get to give the chain attack to your prior character. That's it. That's actually it. Her defensive assists do good days. Make sure you upgrade that. And her ult, you can either use it for damage or days because it does good damage too. She's pretty cool. Energy drink. I'm not energy drinking. I'm drinking raspberry sparkling water. Like, we've been through this. We're getting healthy. Healthy for Gamescom. Whoa. Why am I all blurry? Refocus. Ram Summer's gonna go crazy. I mean, it actually might. Needs to lose some beer fat. Like, you're joking, but that's actually true. You joke, that's actually true. How worth is Sunasig with AOD team? Sunasig's pretty good. You can also use it on user heart as well, so it's kind of pretty flexible like that. And what is it, like around a 10% increase? It's not huge. It's not huge. Suna's M1 is maybe better than her Sig, but I wouldn't recommend going for M1 over Sig. It's just going to cost you more pulls, like on average. But yeah, it's probably around 10. Where are you planning to watch the England game on Saturday? At home, because I'm a curmudgeonly old fart, and I like to shout at the television in the comfort of my own home. Right. It's... Wait. Hang on. Oh, shit. I didn't stop the recording. The end of that is going to be so confusing for Miku. Hang on. Miku, Miku, you there? Shall I send you the recording now? Hang on, I need to put the music back on, boys. I shall send you the recording now for the Prydwen tier list. I think it's a pretty good tier list this time around. I really do. I think it's getting better and better. Yeah, I forgot to stop the recording, Miku, so yeah. Just, you have to cut the last 10 minutes out of just yapping randomly. Is there a chance to give Remy more field time in beta? It seems unlikely. It seems quite unlikely. Oh, it's actually uploading really quickly, Miku, so I'm going to wait for Drive, and then we'll send over the link. There's another 2 Mindscapes for Claret. Shh. I feel like the Prydwen ZZ tier list is lower quality than, for example, HSR tier list. I don't know. I wouldn't know because it's HSR. I don't think the Prydwen one's that bad. I think by their own organization metrics, I think they're doing fine. I think it's just quite an interesting discussion to still have. Like, is Soldier 11 better than Ellen now? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Can we get the source? Yeah. Oh, I think Destiny just told you. Yeah. Right, it's uploaded. Let me just send the link to Miku. Miku, I probably won't check DMs, so if you have anything that you need, just let us know in chat for the next hour or so, and then we will be good, buddy. I'm gonna send it over. Shit, I misspelled Prydwen. He knows what it is. Okie dokie. Feel the love song. Woo. Right. Video number 2. Soldier 11 mains rise up. Let's go. Yesterday he doxed himself by showing Drive. There was nothing on it. It's just a bunch of videos. And yeah, like, I mean, you could say that you could see confidentiality agreements and stuff. But it's just called Average.Gamer confidentiality agreement. You don't know who that's from. But you do know I only have one sponsor, so like it's not that crazy. Anyway, Raid Shadow Legends. No, it's not Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, we need to explain what is going on with the pull value tier list. Oh, can we mix up the order a little bit? Oh, let's put an easy one at the start. Yeah. Mix it up a little. Oh, Miyabi at the end, obviously. So people watch it. So people actually watch the video. Okay, cool. Nah. Okay, that's fine. Damn, already roasting Caesar. Honestly, it's just an easy start. It's just an easy start. Maybe we should do something more exciting for the start. No, you know what? Let's start with Caesar. Right. Liking me? Would you liking me? Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's go. It's pull value tier list line. So I'm going to explain it, and then we're going to go from there. Should I make myself bigger? I'm going to get big for you, boys. Boys, is this big enough? Boy, am I big enough, boys? Is that big enough? I could go bigger. Too big? Yeah, some people like the little ones, I guess. Yeah. Go bigger, I'm almost there. That's insane. Okay, let's do the intro. This video is not for whales and dolphins, it's for you, because you might be considering who are the best agents to pull in Zenless Zone Zero. Well, we've got some thoughts here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down every character and we're going to talk about their pull value. How valuable of a pull is each character? And we will be ranking them at M0 level without their signature engine. So that is something you need to bear in mind. This list is designed for free-to-play, low-spend players to get the most bang for buck out of their pulls. Also, do be mindful as well that by the characters that we are ranking, that while we are ranking these characters, they aren't all available right now. And by the time someone like Astra is available again, her pull value may very well have changed. So don't necessarily take this with a grain of salt. We do this every patch. We don't do it in each half of the patch. We do it once per patch. And this is the pull value tier list for 3.0. So let's get started with none other than Caesar. I'm gonna just randomly pick from the bottom, by the way. Okay, cool. And now also I feel like I'm done. Like I don't have to be super perfect all of the time because Miku can just cut all of this out, and that's okay. Someone said Norma's pick. Oh yeah. Oh, and Valina as well. Then their picks are weird. Anyway, look at him placing Miyabi T3. Okay, you'll need to wait for what I got to say about Miyabi. But actually, I do think Miyabi's pull value went up. And I'll talk about why later. But for right now, it's Caesar. So, Caesar is worse than some A ranks and most S rank supports. And she's just worse than Zhao, who was given away for free. I'm sorry, Caesar. I'm sorry to do this to you. M0, her Sig is quite good, but, you know, without Sig, I just, it's over. It's so over. Now, again, just to be clear, the pull value tier list, obviously, you can clear with any character, but, yeah, the question mark here is how comfortable is that going to make the clear? And honestly, the comfortability will be low if it's with Caesar, because you don't really have much of a safety net. You're going to want strong DPSs to carry her. So, with that in mind, let's continue ranking the rest of these agents. Okay, Yanagi. If you don't put Caesar in T0, I will riot. Look, Caesar could be T0 in your heart as much as you like, but realistically, you shouldn't pull Caesar. What about shields for mobile players? Honestly, you don't need shields anymore because of iframe power creep. The iframes are ridiculous. Basically, every character released in Season 2 has a ridiculous amount of iframes. If you want to watch a video on that, I'm going to have one coming. I've written most of the script for it, so make sure you've liked, make sure you subscribed. Oh my god, what a smooth little segue. Oh, Miku, keep that in. Oh, okay. But yeah, like, you don't need them anymore. Like, there's so many iframes. It's actually ridiculous, especially for characters like Ye Shunguang. But even if we look at someone who came out earlier in Season 2, like Alice, like, the amount of iframes she gets on her EX and then her Hell Basic, and, like, and then by the time you've done those things, you're probably just switching off of her anyway. And then also, like, as part of her basic chain, she gets a lot of iframes as well. It's like, and that's a 2.1 agent. Anyway, like, it's not back in 1.1 anymore, where you actually had to dodge with G1 and Ellen. Anyway, okay, cool. Yanagi. Okay, so I think we're going to put her in tier 3. She doesn't work really super well with Valina. The way that polarity disorders scale on wind is, like, not as effectively as they scale with other elements, which is frustrating in a way. But at the same time, she's still okay. You can still make the argument that she's still fine in other anomaly teams. She still works okay as a sub DPS. She can still main DPS carry. I think she's still okay. I also think as well, if we're considering this as a pull value tier list, next patch in 3.1, we do have Remiel coming. Remiel's going to be kind of like a second coming for anomaly. Excuse me. But what I mean by that is that, like, you won't necessarily have to run Remiel with Valina, but she's still going to buff 2 other anomaly agents, meaning that you could, in theory, run Yanagi Promea, Yanagi Miyabi, Yanagi. Like, there's going to be a whole bunch of different anomaly teams that you can run that don't necessarily involve Valina. So I do think that Yanagi is going to be okay in T3, but I also think that anomaly overall is going to get a little bit of a boost pretty soon. So yeah, everyone's going to be cool. Yanagi's value is all-time low. Yeah, I think right now in this current patch, yeah, I mean, every patch we get further and further away from her release, you could argue that, like, her value has gotten lower and lower. However, yeah, I would also argue I would expect to see it lift a little bit as we get Remiel, and we might see some very cool team comps with that. Nagi Promea sounds fun. It does sound fun. Okay, let's spread out. Let's do the tier list, okay? So, dial in. So, recently we've had Norma added to the game. I don't think that Norma necessarily moves the needle on dial in dramatically. Norma is close to dial in and sometimes exceeds dialing in specific teams, but she's not better dial-in, and I think that's fine. I don't think the game needs better dial-in, and I've said this a couple of times though, but what I do expect to happen throughout Season 3 is that we get DPSs that are designed more to work with Norma. We know that Sigrid is going to be designed with Norma in mind to be her stun agent, and I wouldn't expect I'd expect that to continue for a little bit, at least until we get another stun agent. So we'll probably have a little bit of time of Norma potentially creeping up a little bit, and at the same time maybe snapping at Dylan's heels, but the free ultimate is just too strong, if I'm completely honest. She also still stuns incredibly quickly. Dylan is still T0. She's also less reliant on her signature engine than Norma. So yeah, absolutely, Dylan's still T0. I can't see this changing over the next few patches for sure. Obviously, we'll reassess it every patch, but I don't think this will change for the next 2 or 3 patches. She's still there. Okay. No way he mentions the haunts. I did mention the haunts. Okay, cool. Then let's do... I'm trying to fill out the tier list, man. I don't know. Oh, let's just get an easy one out of the way. Okay. Let's talk about Hugo. I mean, what is there to say about Hugo? He goes in T4. He's still very much T4. I think, could you make the argument for Norma making him better? No, not more so than Dylan. Could you run Norma and Dylan with him? Yeah. Does it move the needle on him going from T4 to T3? No, he's still T4. It's sad. M0 no sig, he's definitely down here at the bottom. With some level of vertical investment, like his M2 is really good, but like even then, he's probably only equivalent to like most modern Rupture DPSs. I'm sorry, Hugo, you're very much a tier 4 agent. Okay, cool. Let's do Sisia. Oh, thanks for the follows, guys. I missed a bunch of streaks as well. David Vazo, Requiem, Durkamai, Decimator, and Gib. Thanks for the streaks. Let's go. And thanks for the follows. I hate Mayo and Tiff. M2 Hugo and Dylan is cracked, though. Yeah, only about as cracked as M0 Yishuan. Like, let's not go crazy here. Okay. It's snake time, everybody. As the game moves forward, I thought maybe I'll feel differently about Sisia. Because, for context, last time we had R2 on for the pool value tier list, and we actually ended up putting her in T2. And I thought, maybe, to be honest, as we get less of, you know, like the electric bosses in Shiyu and Deadly Assault, maybe we might start to feel differently and maybe she falls down the rankings a little bit. I really don't think she does. I think she's still a T2 agent. I think she's still great. I think she's fantastic when she's sub-DPSing for Seed, but you can also use her as a sub-DPS for like older DPSs and actually still have like a pretty decent time as long as they're reasonably well invested. Like obviously the other example would be Sambi, who could still benefit from the electric death strip she provides. But like, it's not crazy to put her anywhere. And hyper carry Cisia, even without her signature engine, like the number of times I've logged into people's accounts and they've been trying to push like, you know, Cisia with Sambi, and they're not quite getting the cut, even though, and this is a recent account that we logged into, and that's why it's so like burned into my memory. But like, even though that team should work, it can be a little bit tricky to play. So, you know, like when I logged in, I just removed Sambi from the situation, and then we just cleared first time with Cisia. Barely any effort without her signature. Cisia is still pretty decent. She works as a hyper carry. She works in a whole bunch of teams that you don't necessarily even expect her to. You can also run her as a pseudo stun agent. I think she's good. I love Cisia. People still coping that Sissy is better than Grace. That's completely different, dude. They're completely different. Also, what the hell is that name? Feet Book. Dude, that's wild. Okay. Let's get Chunks ult. Let's do Seed. Let's do Seed as well. Okay, so I think that Seed is still really good, but like you can't really make the same arguments that we used to make with Seed, that she's good enough that you can put her with Billy and Nicole and still clear very comfortably. Can you still sweat and clear with Billy and Nicole? Yeah, absolutely. But it's not as comfortable as it used to be. Seed's still really good, I think, but you kind of want someone who is going to support her well. And a lot of the time that ends up being like Orphe or Cisia. On the plus side, she does have those couple of options, and you can also run her with Sambi as well. So she does have a fair few options that she can run with. And again, you know, if you want to sweat for it, you can go for a super low cost clear with Seed. I'm still going to put her in tier 2. Remember, we don't rank within the tiers, so I'm not necessarily saying one is better than the other just because someone mentioned it earlier. But yeah, like I think that these two belong in the same tier. And in the same breath, let's also do Sambi. Hmm. I don't know. I'm actually torn here. I'm torn on Sambi. Sambi's still pretty good. She got more options recently because you can run her with Cisia. You can run her with Seed. You can run her with Orphe. She can still clear with like relatively low-cost teams. She's the best user of Pulchra that we have in the game, especially if you don't have Pulchra's M6. So if you don't have Trigger, you're not completely cooked without it. I think Sambi's still T2. She's still good. But I'm also thinking about this as if, like, if that character was rerunning and someone said, I want to pull Sambi, I'd be like, oh, that's a good pull. Do I think that? Do I sell that? I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel like she might be worse as a hyper carry than Cisia sometimes, but maybe I'm just shit with Sambi. I don't know. If I put her there, I feel okay about saying she's an okay pull. I feel less okay about saying she's a good pull. I feel more okay about this one here. I say, oh, yes, this is still a good pull, man. Sambi's rerunning in 3.1. That's an okay pull, dude. Yeah. We went to scam regardless, though. Yeah, exactly. So, like, why why even discuss pull value? Just pull the new characters. Duh. Honestly, yeah, it's just, yeah, we just do it for funsies, really. Reruns are a scam unless Void Hunter. I'd argue for Void Hunter or support, to be honest. Look, okay, you know what? We're straw poll. I don't really care where Sambi goes, but she's between two. I'm only going to give you two options. It's T2 or it's T3. You guys can decide. Like, this is the... And remember, without Signature Engine, her sig's pretty good. Without Signature Engine, is she? If your friend said to you, hey man, I'm going to pull me a Sambi, would you say that's a good pull? Or would you say that's an okay pull, bro? Just make sure you got something to support her with. Or, oh, that's good, man, you'll be fine. Because there is a part of me that's like, well, you could throw Pulchra in there, and then as long as you have like one other limited S rank, you'll clear comfortably. And if you have, and if you can use Nicole well enough, then actually you could just use Polka Nicole. You'll be fine. It's always a good pull if you like the character. I know that's true, but we're talking about pull value, you know. She's got good FTP. Yeah, I'm not saying she don't. I'm not saying she don't. I was between the two. I mean, you guys have made the call. You guys have made the call. All right. Do Ellen and let's be done with it. Okay, valid. Ellen. Oh, Ellen. What is it? 2 buffs? I remember Sambi's had 2 buffs as well. I mean, we didn't really talk about it, but yeah. I mean, 2 buffs, and she doesn't break out of T4. Anything coming her way? Any uplift because of Norma? Not really. No, I don't think it moves the needle on her moving up at all. I think she's still a low value pull. T3, get out, dude. A lot of people will pull her because she's cool, not because of meta, and valid and based, and as you so well should. I still think that Ellen was the perfect character to start ZZZ. Her design is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But yeah, it's not a meta pull, absolutely not. Okay, cool. I'm serious. If it comes to a straw poll, she'd end up in T1. I know. This is why we can't do the straw polls, though. Anyway, let's do. Honestly, can we do all of the rupture DPSs at the same time? Does Yishuan go in? Does Yishuan go in if we do all of the rupture DPSs at the same time? Could we make an argument for Silly being slightly better or worse than Idari or Banyue? Maybe his base kit is ever so slightly stronger, but if I'm honest, I don't think any of them make it into T1. I think they're all T2. I think they're all T2 characters, frankly. All T3? I don't know, man. I think Bamway and Idari are still good. Like, if we look at what we have here, like, they're definitely Sisia Seed level, for sure. Yeah, usual Yishuan 1 tier higher. Here's the thing, though. I'm not sure about it. Let's come back to Yishuan. I'm not sure that she goes 1 tier higher. I think she stays in the same tier. I think she might stay in the same tier. Maybe 1 tier higher. I remember I got talked out of T1 last time by R2, but I think I'm considering just putting her here as well. The question is, who actually goes in T1? Okay, let's talk about I don't know. Okay, let's do another easy one. Okay, let's talk about Juan. Juan is pretty good. She's great as a waifu, but she's really not very good anymore. And I think the Pyroas situation, meaning that if you ever need an ether DPS, you just get one for free. And it's not like Pyroas is Zhao when you have to be playing at a certain time to get Zhao for free. Pyroas is just free for everyone all of the time. He's just, we can consider him as we would like an A rank at M0. Like, he is just for free. And we get him at an M2 currently, and we're going to get more Mindscapes for him in the future. So, yeah, Juan cooked. She goes down here in T4. Ju Cake is T0. Absolutely. Low T3 at best. I'd argue even against that. Like, okay, if this was a power ranking tier list, you could maybe say she's okay. She clears, but you could probably say that about all of these. From a pull value, like, it has to be as low as humanly possible because we got a free character who is just a better version of her. I mean, it doesn't play the same, but it's the same element and it does the same type of damage. Like, what more do you want? Yeah, it's over. It's so over. Okay. Same type as well. Yeah, so even if you needed, like, the ether type, you can't even make the argument for needing ether type coverage. Like, it doesn't make sense. Absolutely doesn't make sense. Good point. The fact that Juyuan isn't in the shop is kind of baffling. True. Okay, let's continue. I want to do... I'm thinking about doing Astra. But I'm also thinking about doing... I think we can do them both at the same time. I think they end up both going in the same tier. there's a part of me that thinks that maybe Astra goes in T2. Let's talk about Suna first, and then we'll do Astra afterwards. I'm sorry, this is going to be horrible to edit. Miku, I have to massively apologize. Des, thank you for the 40 bits. Yo, thank you. But anyway, let's talk about Suna. So I still think that Suna is about to be rerunning in the second half of 3.0. And considering the information that we have, I don't think that we can say that right now that Suna is anything other than a great pull. She's just kind of a little bit better than Astra because she also does daze while providing a very similar level of buff. But she also provides Ether Veil, meaning that she's best in slot for Arya and Ye Shunguang, who are both really good DPS agents. So I don't think we can put Suna anywhere else other than T1. However, what I will say about Suna is her being a support and getting a rerun this early in Season 3, before we get the Void Hunter level support that we're going to get with Remiel, who is looking to kind of like, why would you like probably steal Arya maybe from Suna? And then potentially we get another support in like 3 patches. And if they're more generalist and Ether Veil is just Dej, unless you're pulling Suna for Ye Shunguang, it's maybe not advisable. But like that's me talking about it. But in terms of where she actually goes on this tier list, I think we have to still say that she's a support. Her value is still going to be good for a long time. I'd still say that she's a great pull. I just think I have a few caveats with warning people ever so slightly against pulling her, just because I think that we're going to get a little bit of support power creep at some time. Unk is botting again.
Okay.
Because M1, M2 for Suna. Her M1 is really, really good. But so does Astra's. Anyway, let's talk about Astra. Okay, so there's a part of me that kind of wants there to be a little bit of a distinction between Astra and Suna. And for that reason, there's a part of me that wants to put her in T2. But I don't really think there's enough of a gap between Astra and Suna to put Astra a whole tier away from Suna, especially considering that we're considering them without their engines. And Astra is actually basically the same without her engine, whereas Suna gets still a reasonable like 10%-ish uplift from her engine. So I think where we're considering them completely without engines, I think we end up putting them in the same tier, but Suna is just better Astra. But like, you know, we're still talking about supports here in a Hoyoverse game, so they're still pretty great pulls. Okay, that's fine. I think that Suna might lose the AOD team next patch. Yeah, I think that she could very well lose the AOD team next patch. There are... actually, I'm not going to talk about it. But, because or else we get distracted by things. Let's do... Should we stick with supports or should we do something? Let's do something else. Let's do Qingyi. Okay, Qingyi is available in the shop. There's a chance that we get the tickets for that as we go into 3.1. And I don't think that we can put her anywhere other than low. Why did I type W? Anywhere other than low. I think with the addition of Norma now, like the stun agent class has kind of moved up a tier. Like Dylan kind of set the bar. Nangon came in and gave us, you know, a reason to pull a stun agent for anomaly teams and also was really, really good. And then we also get Norma being another generalist stun agent who's really, really good. So there's not really a reason to use anyone other than Dylan and Norma. Does that mean that Qingyi is useless? Is she like so bad that you can't possibly use her? No, she's still okay-ish. But like in terms of pull value, like if we're considering like if Qingyi's rerunning next patch instead of just giving us tickets for the shop, the answer is yeah, probably don't pull Qingyi, man. It seems like a waste of pulls. Okay. Everything about her is slow and clunky. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Yeah, you got to do the 2 stabbies. And the thing is that like a lot of modern stun agents are actually stunning so fast that they wouldn't even have time for that. Anyway. Are you still going to do okay-ish low? Okay, Prison Skeleton. Okay, yeah, I'm calling you out. Yeah, like, I mean, is it just because I said okay-ish that you're feeling like saying something like that? Like, yeah. Like, are you still going to do okay-ish? Can you still clear with her? I'm not saying you can't clear with her. I'm sorry I used the terminology for tier 3. But are you arguing that Qingyi goes anywhere else other than low? Say something, Prison Skeleton. Get Zhao out of the way. Yeah, I'm tempted. Yes, I'm just being a jerk. Yeah, well, fuck you. Okay. Right. Let's. Here's the thing about Zhao. I actually think she's better than everyone in T4. I do. I actually do. And she's very similar to Caesar without her Sig, but she also provides Ether Veil. And I guess the answer would be like, if you don't want Suna, then your options are Zhao or nothing, I guess. But what's the point? You won't be able to pull her. Yeah, what's the point of ranking G1? You can't pull her either. Like what's the point in any of this? There isn't. Like, you can't pull anyone. Or the only characters you can pull are Norma and Suna right now. Those are the only characters you can pull for the next 3 weeks. Like, we're just having fun. Can we not? Is a man not entitled to have fun on a stream? Yeah, I think she's better than everyone in T4. I think like she provides a pretty decent buff. It's actually better than Caesar buff. Plus, it's provided to the entirety of the team. So if you just don't have another support, Zhao can kind of go in there. On top of that, she does provide Ether Veil, so you can make the argument for using her with Ye Shunguang. Like if you really don't want to pull Suna, I mean, I guess you could also make the argument for Arya as well, but it's like that's super cope. But yeah, I think she goes above T. I think T4 is like literally this is like. I mean I wouldn't say pull her. I would say don't pull her. Like she was free. Why would you like don't pull her? Just pull Suna instead. Like if you want Ye Xinguang support, just pull Suna instead. But she is better than everyone in T4, so we put her in T3. Her engine, yeah, her engine actually would definitely cement her position in T3, but we're ranking them at M0 no sig. Yeah, I mean you can't pull her anyway. What difference does it make? Okay, we're just gonna put her there. Okay, let's do light. Again, stun agents have moved up. Lighter is still where old stun agents were. Arguably in season 1, he was actually the best stun agent that we had throughout the entirety of season 1, and I still think that's true. But yeah, we've had an entire season, and halfway through that season, the needle got moved, and then since then, we're having other stun agents added to the game who are equally as good. So at this point, why would you pull him over Norma and Dylan? You just wouldn't. So therefore, I think he goes in low. There's just two options that are better than him in almost every circumstance. He's too niche. I think honestly, Lighter needs a little buff and he needs a potential unlock so that he's more versatile. Because like with Dylan, yeah, she can go into rupture teams, she can go into attack teams, but Lighter's still locked to attack teams, which also means that he's basically just locked to Hugo and Evelyn. Oh, it's Soldier 11, I guess. But yeah, he goes in the low pull value, I think, for now. Oh, Ellen. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot about Ellen. Yeah, and that's the thing is I think, like, everyone... I think for Lighter specifically, like, everyone that he specifically supports is just not going to do that great anyway. So it's like, if you wanted to pull him for those teams specifically, that's fine. But yeah, you need to know what you're doing in that situation. And therefore, I think we would have to say it's a low value pull situation. If he could have worked with Silly, that would have been amazing. Yeah, honestly, if he could have worked with Silly, I think a bunch of people, and then we got like a rerun at the same time, I think a bunch of people might have pulled for both of them. Like Husbando and Joyous, who joined the game after Lighter's initial release, I don't think it would be too crazy to suggest that they would pull both of those characters. And as well, they had so much story into play. It feels like such a wasted opportunity to not give Lighter. Well, actually, the easy solution just make Billy fire and make Ban Yue physical. Like, just flip the elements or something. Okay, cool. They even teased the backstory in the story. Exactly, exactly. Like it felt like it was built up, and now it's just a big fat nothing. Okay, let's do these two together. Let's do Jufufu and Trigger. Uh, I think again the needle has moved on stun agents, and I think yeah, like I think this means that we've ended up with a bit of a divide between these stun agents, and I think the addition of Norma to the game, like while it doesn't necessarily devalue what these characters can provide, it kind of in a way just makes what they can provide of less use, because why would you use either of them over pulling a more generalist stunner who's just better everywhere else? So you could make the argument as well that Trigger gets better with her Sig. Jufufu doesn't really get better with her Sig. Remember, we're rating them at M0 no Sig. And I think M0 no Sig, they actually both end up here. With Sig, you could make the argument for Trigger going up, but we're not going to do that. I think they both go into the low pull value tier. Trigger for the O-Ball squad team? Yeah, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but if either of these characters were rerunning right now with Norma on banner, like, so Norma's on banner right now. We find out that Jufufu and Trigger are running next patch as the reruns. It would be like, just pull Norma now and ignore the reruns, really. I picked Trigger's M1, no joke. No, Trigger's M1's really good. That's the one with the additional stun damage multiplier. But I don't. Yeah, I don't think we can make the argument for them being any higher than. I mean, I could hear the argument for T3. I just feel like the recommendation would be like, nah, maybe don't, because even when we talk about Norma, and we can talk about Norma now, to be fair, but like even when we do talk about Norma, I think I don't think that she's necessarily the ceiling for stun agents in this in this season anyway. So yeah. I think if Zhao is T3, then Trigger slash Fufu need to be T3. Fixed. Okay. Norma. Like, I don't care where Zhao goes. I really don't. I think we need a new tier for Caesar, G1, Hugo, and Ellen. I think the thing is that they can still clear, so I think they still go there. Yeah, I think Norma's great. I think she's fantastic. I think the fact that she's almost as good as Dylan in a lot of teams, and then slightly better with Pyroas, and then into Fire Weak enemies with Fire DPS, she's just going to be better as well. So yeah, slightly eclipses Dylan, and then very similar to Dylan. She is more Sig reliant than Dylan, though. I will say that. Dylan really feels like she doesn't need her signature at all. I mean, maybe somewhat, but like Norma, like when we did the testing yesterday on stream, yeah, she felt like she did lose a lot of her personal damage without the signature engine, which was when you're having when you're trying to like bring another character up, like an older DPS, like Evelyn or something, yeah, it did feel like it affected the scores quite a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna put her in great. I still think she's really good, like better than good. She is great. So yeah, she belongs in T1 as far as I'm concerned. Again, I think this is the dichotomy between the two different stun agent types, and I feel like we've got like the season 1 stun agents, and I really just like, and we'll put them together here. I'm not necessarily saying that they're all at the bottom, but I do feel like Jufufu goes in this bracket, even though she came out in season 2, because she was still part of the same, like stun agent grouping. And I do feel like if Norma ends up not being the ceiling for stun agents in season 3, like how could we possibly say like if Jufufu is rerunning, oh yeah, you should grab her. It's okay to grab her. It's okay to grab Jufufu. I'd be like, no. Jufufu is a low value pull. But if you really like Jufufu, you can pull her. Just make sure you have a plan in place of how you're going to use her. You're probably going to want a limited DPS to make sure that you can clear comfortably. And I think that's fine. If you like Jufufu a lot, that's fine. But I think they belong down here. uh, Felina has balls to deny Norma Project when she has a nuke. What? Felina's got 2 nukes. Bruh. Okay. Right, we need to fill in some of the rest of this tier list, man. Let's do Vivian. Vivian is... Oh, actually, I'm not sure. I initially was like T2, but then the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, we do have a lot of options for anomaly agents, and the off-field like sub DPS anomaly agent now is like way less important because we have Nangong. We're about to have Remiel, who's going to be completely fine with 2 like on-field DPSs, like quick swapping. Will Vivian smooth up rotations there and give you more time for your on-field DPS? Probably, yeah. There's a part of me that thinks, though, that like because she's pretty much worse than Nangong in most anomaly teams, is she just okay now? Or is she good? I'm torn. She uses Weeping Gemini really well. Her Sig's pretty good, but like she can make really good use of Weeping Gemini. Especially in non-stun teams, which obviously would be without Nangong. I'm tempted to put her in T3 now. She has a swimsuit skin. There's too many better anomaly characters. It's kind of sad but true. I feel like last time we put her in T2, I'm the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking it's T3. She's not a low value pull. She's okay. There's just better options. There's just much, much better options. And if we think about this as well, like if Vivian is rerunning next patch alongside Remiel, and someone's like, I can only get one. Which one should I get? Is the gap between Remiel and Vivian 3 tiers? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, a bloom was her thing for a long time, and now we do have a lot of a bloomers. We've got Primea, we've got Arya, we've got Bernice gonna bloom, Grace gonna bloom. Yeah, I was leaning to T2. I'm gonna go T3. Very sad. Okay, Haramasa. Yeah, I mean, sorry, buddy. That's it. There is nothing else to say. Haramasa is a low value pull. If he ever comes back, yeah, I mean, he's just Sambi, but you have to put in way more work to make him good. Very sad. Sick boy. T4. Zero PK, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 10 months at tier 107. Thank you. Much appreciated, man. Yeah. Like, I'd love to put Haramasa higher. He got his potential unlock, and again, I feel like that puts him, like, I remember when we had R2 on, he was like, yeah, it's kind of similar output to Sambi, but you have to put in a lot more effort to get that out of him. So, again, yeah, I think we have to say he's a low-value pull. I really like Haramasa. I like playing Haramasa. Let's do Evelyn. Okay, Evelyn. So since the last time we did this, there's a little bit of a change to Evelyn because we've had the addition of Norma. Obviously, Valina doesn't change where we would have put Evelyn beforehand, but Norma providing the additional chain attacks and giving her another viable option for stun agent actually is pretty chill. And we were putting up some pretty decent scores with Evelyn when we did the testing with Norma. So does that mean that, like, versatility-wise, she's kind of locked to one agent in terms of stunning? No, because you can also work with Dylan, and then you can make use of Puffer Electro. You can also as well make the argument for Lighter. I guess the versatility factor does go down with Astra, and she really does want Astra. I also think, like, I want to put Evelyn in T2, but I think she might be T3. I think I might be biased. I feel like I'm always biased on Evelyn, and I think my heart is saying a T2, but my head is saying even with Norma, it's still an okay pull. It's not like a positive, like, oh yeah, that's a good pull, man. It's more of a like, oh, okay, yeah, as long as you got the right agents for her, that's fine. She's definitely not here, but I think if someone said they were going to pull Evelyn, I think I'd be more neutral than I would be positive, if that makes sense. You're seriously overestimating how good Eve actually is. Yeah, also Soldier 11's potential unlock and Soldier 11 also working really well with Norma. Potentially, you could argue that damages Eve in some way as well, because, you know, like the fact that most players, especially day one players, have probably got an M2 or better Soldier 11 on their account just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, that kind of hurts it a little bit as well. Especially because like Soldier 11 really wants Norma also. So yeah, I think T3. I think T3. That's what my head is saying. My heart is still saying T2, but I think T3. Okay. Let's do. I mean, these two are in the shop. Let's do Jane and Bernice. I think they both go in the same place. Now, when I say they're in the shop, this does mean that there is a chance that we end up getting tickets for them in 3.1. And if we get those tickets for them in 3.1, then I think using them on either one of them is actually is still going to be like pretty decent. If we get new characters added for the 3.1 like shop update, then it might not necessarily, you know, like we might have better options available to us. But where would we put these two? Because they are available in the shop and very unlikely to be rerun, I don't really think that you should pull for either of these agents if they ever did become available. But what I am saying is that like Bernice and Jane have both seen a massive uplift due to the addition of Valina, and they're going to get better with Remiel. With that in mind, I'm gonna put both of them in the same spot, and it's both okay. I know they're kind of free, like quote unquote, because you could have got the tickets from the spending event and you could have got one of them. That's not really free, but you know what I'm saying. And I guess in 3.1, if we get the tickets, like you can definitely make the argument that they're free. I would put them in the same tier. They're both fantastic at M0. They don't need their engines, either one of them, because, you know, Weeping Gemini is fantastic on both of them. But they are less versatile because they do kind of want Valina. But when we have Remiel, it'll be like, well, Remiel's also really good because Remiel's just going to be an uplift over Yuzaha, and Yuzaha is a fantastic anomaly support. So then that means you could run Bernice, Jane, Remiel and still have like a super easy clear time. Zero cost agents. I know. I'd argue Jane in T2. Remember, Jane's going to get a potential unlock, and Bernice has already had hers. Jane's potential unlock that's currently in beta is seemingly quite underwhelming at the moment, but it is still an uplift, and it does mean she can make better use out of her signature engine, because a lot of the time people are seeing better scores on Weeping Gemini than her own signature, because you have to remember to dash to keep the buff up on it. But yeah, like when she actually has those changes, again, like I don't think it'll be move the needle too much on Jane based on what we can currently see, but there's a chance that those changes get better. I'm going to put them both here. I think they're okay. Shop is really unrealistic for the average player. Look, the thing is though, Jockfei, we have to consider that we're like, there's no way, like, hear me out here. Like, this is a side tangent, by the way. Miku, you can edit this part out. Or you can leave it here for length if you want. But, like, we have to consider, on the anniversary, will they just give us standard selector tickets, or will they give us tickets for the shop? Like, considering that last year we got standard selector tickets, but then they introduced this shop with a spending event. They could just give us 2 of these tickets and leave the shop the same, and everyone will be singing W devs. If they just give us a standard selector, it'll be like, why the fuck didn't they give us 2 tickets for the shop? Like, I do think we have to consider that. So as much as like they're shop agents, but that means you have to have taken part in a spending event. I do think we have to consider we're probably getting free tickets for the anniversary. Free Remiel or I'll go play Woo-Wah? Bro, you're playing Woo-Wah, dude. How the hell are we supposed to pick between both of them? They're goated. I mean, they are, but, you know. Ay, ay, ay. Jane is a bakery, Bernice is a milk factory. Bernice isn't that stacked up top. But yeah, like I do think we probably get 2 tickets for here. I would guess that. Yeah, both of them are looking great with Valina and potentially even better with Remiel. So I think overall Anomaly's just having a second boom right now, which means that the older Anomaly characters are kind of just winning. She has nice tits. No, she does. She does. I'm just saying she's not that stacked up there. I can't remember the language someone used. Yes, someone said milk factory. I mean, they're great. They're not. It's not like a milk factory, man. Imagine they only give one shop ticket with a standard choice to troll. Oh my god, that would be awful. Okie dokie, let's talk about. Oh my, it's getting tough now, boys. Okay, let's talk about Promea. Promea slash Aria. You know what? They're both a Bloom DPSs, and they both do a very similar thing. They're both fantastic with Nangong, and they're both. I mean, obviously, like Aria benefits a little bit more from Nangong because of like the full Angel of Delusion thing. But I think we can consider them in the same bracket. And I think, again, with the secondary anomaly boom, these two DPSs are probably about to look absolutely fantastic. They look great with Valina now, but I think as we go into 3.1, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if M0s here are potentially getting kills with Remiel in Deadly Assault, which means, where do we rate their pull value? There's a part of me that kind of wants to put them in T1. But I'm also considering T2, with the reason being that I don't know how much longer these two are going to be best in slot. Because let me put it this way. There's a really high chance that Arya is rerunning next patch with Remiel. That was my guess. And there's also been, like pre-release leaks to suggest that Arya might be running with Remiel next patch. And she will probably be best in slot with Remiel and Valina, which is like maybe interchangeably with Promea. And I guess my big question is how long do they remain in that best in slot? And I think it'll probably be like 2 patches tops. So by that definition, I don't think I can put them in T2. I think they're T1. Yeah, I think they're T1. I don't think I can. Yeah, like I think if we get 2, and even then, they're both still gonna be really, really good anomaly DPSs. Really good, like better than good, and therefore great. So yeah, I think they belong in the great tier. Oh my god, this is way more than we normally have in this tier, by the way. Phoenix is going to take them behind the barn and shoot them in the face. The question is when do you think that's going to happen? And also, how much better is Phoenix going to be than Promea or Arya? Yeah, like she's probably not going to be that much better, which makes me think that if you had Promeo or Arya, then you could argue from a meta perspective, you don't really need to pull for Phoenix. If Phoenix ends up being the anomaly agent, or Clara ends up being the anomaly agent, or Roxy ends up being the anomaly agent, whoever that anomaly agent is, who's going to be like the Remiel best in slot. So yeah, I think for now, I'm still quite comfortable putting them in great because I don't think the gap will be that big. And even then, you get 2 patches of best in slot Remiel team, or a patch and a half of best in slot Remiel team, or whatever it is, and then you have second best Remiel team. I think you'd be fine. I still think that's fine, and therefore, yeah, they're going great. If you put them in good, Miyabi would have to go okay. Okay, we'll get to Miyabi. Don't worry, we'll get to Miyabi. But if this list is telling you anything so far, it's that I think that Anomaly is booming. I think that Anomaly is booming. Just saying. Right. Yuzaha is a really interesting one. I think the reason that Yuzaha is a really interesting one is because I still currently believe that she's the best support in the game. And I think I don't really need to say much else. I do think that Remiel is going to be better than Yuzuha. So therefore, when we start talking about pull value, it's a case of, well, if Yuzuha was rerunning at the same time as Remiel was available, if you wanted to run an anomaly team, then yeah, you should pull Remiel. However, Yuzuha does have the additional flexibility of the fact that her buffs can still be applied outside of an anomaly team. So she can still be run with an attack team in a pinch if you really needed to, just so that they can benefit from the attack buff that she provides. And then on top of that as well, she works, like, it's easier to get her to work with non-standard or double anomaly comps, so you can run her with Nangong without sacrificing part of her kit, which will be what Remiel has to do. So with that in mind, I think I'm still, even from a versatility perspective, I'm still comfortable putting up here in T0. I was considering moving her down to T1 because of Remiel, but I think from a versatility perspective, it's not like Yuzuha is going to get antied. They can't anti-Yuzuha and lift Remiel at the same time. So I think she still belongs in T0. I think she still belongs in T0. Even if the score differential between Yuzuha and Remiel is like 10 to 15%, so what's the difference? Like, you're getting like 40k with Yuzuha, and maybe you get 50k with Remiel. Okay, shrug. Like, yeah, like into an anomaly boss. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think, and the additional versatility, that may very well be worth the trade-off for you. Obviously, we'll reassess this post Remiel release. But I still think that we can put Yuzuha up tier in T0. Do you think the Remiel is going to be the only support we get in 3.x? No, I don't think so. Okay. Dude, this is like crazy. I feel like there's so many good agents here. I feel like I want to do Yishuan and Miyabi together. Let's put them there like that. We'll do the other support, the GOAT. It's Lucia. It's GOAT time, everybody. So Lucia is the support that you want if you want to run any of the Rupture DPSs, which includes Yishuan and also Manato as well. She is the GOAT for Rupture, and we don't have anyone better for Rupture. So by that metric, she goes at the top. But it is only 3 DPSs, which, you know, like, it's not like an auto pickup. It's a case of, if you have a Rupture DPS, including Yishuan, then you should pick up Lucia, because you'll have a much easier ride than having to run Pan. I think the addition of Norma, and Norma being quite good with Rupture teams as well, also kind of helps Lucia, because it devalues Pan, because you can't run Pan and Norma. Well, you can run Pan and Norma, but then you have to you have to do your chain attacks on Pan. I'm between T1 and T2. I don't think she goes in T0, because realistically, she's supporting DPSs who are in T2. But she is fantastic at that. There is no one better. It also wouldn't surprise me if we get a better Rupture support down the line than Lucia. I'm torn. Does she go with the rest of Rupture? If Rupture teams peak at good, then is Lucia good? I'm really between the two. I feel like I've made arguments for both sides. And I'm going to let you listen to those arguments and make the decision. It's decision time, boys. Is it too early to tell that I'm ignoring everything for Sunbringer? No, that's fine. Right, let democracy decide. If you have Rupture, it's T0. If it's not, it's T4. Okay, then Azathoth, then what do you do? So then where do we put her on the pull value tier list, smart guy? You're not wrong. You're forgetting that she can also be a Ye Guang support in a pinch for more Veils. Yeah, that is mega cope, Destiny. Destiny, I know I've used her for that on stream, but that is literally because they didn't have Rupture DPSs, and for some reason they pulled Lucia. Probably because they watched some content creator make a pull value tier list, and they said, absolutely always pull Lucia, which is why I'm always like, only if... only if you want to support a Rupture DPS. Okay, what are y'all saying? Oh, okay. I mean, that's actually a kind of like a pretty big gap. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of a landslide. I actually thought it would be close. I think y'all are too nice. I actually do think y'all are too nice. This is what I shouldn't listen to you. I'm not gonna listen to you anymore. Okay, Orphe. Which agent would you put in a Rupture team as a support instead of Lucia? Yeah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. I mean, you would put Pan there, but like I said, like Pan is just worse now. You could make the argument for just using the attack buff from Astra or Yuzuha, but yeah, I mean, I guess. Okay, yeah, it's Orphe time. So Orphe is really good with Sambi, Seed. You could also make the argument for her with Sissy, I guess. Like, you spend a bit of the field time. She does kind of just do her own thing off field. She builds up damage in days without you having to do anything. And for that reason, I think she's better than low. But there is a part of me that wants to put her in low. There is a part of me that wants to put the commonly referred to community brick in low. She still has a use. She still has a best in slot team with a T3 DPS. I mean, yeah. I also do think as well, like, you know, if Norma makes Evelyn better, then there's an argument to be made for like that full fire team with double attackers. Actually, I'd actually be interested in trying that. We didn't try that for the testing. Didn't really consider Orphe. And the fact that you can kind of leave her alone, she does her own thing. She's pretty casual friendly, meaning that you can put her buff up, you can leave her alone. She's just going to do her thing. It's not hugely impactful. You know, it's not like the same as a support tier, but it's something. I think, yeah, okay, I'm okay with putting her in T3. She actually does good damage, yeah. I think I'm okay putting her there. Okay, Nangong. So Anomaly is looking better and better. What I will say about Nangong, though, is it feels like she's kind of lost out in the past in the past patch with the addition of Valina, because Valina's taking a lot of that, like, off-field kind of anomaly role, kind of taking a little bit of that slot away from Nangong. Like, for example, with characters, you know, like, where we may have run Nangong before, in not necessarily an optimal team, but like you might have tried Nangong with Jane, but now it's just, okay, you should just use Valina. So I think last time we were kind of between T0 and T1. I think the fact that Valina kind of makes her lose out a little bit, and I think the fact that Remiel is going to want two anomaly characters kind of means that we kind of have to put her down here. It means that like she's not going to be, well, I mean, she shouldn't be best in slot with Remiel. They are still balancing Remiel. I have heard that there are still ways to make Nangong work really well with Remiel, but we're not going to get into that here. Let's just say that she's not designed to work with Remiel, and they may very well continue to balance Remiel so that they don't work. I'm going to make that assumption. She's still fantastic, though. She's still a really great anomaly support. She's great with Arya. She's great with Promea. She's great with Miyabi, of course. But yeah, like Promea and Arya now have other options because they have Valina, and the ongoing win chill of Valina kind of means that, yeah, Nangong, yeah, I don't think, like, I think last time we were talking about T0/T1. I think this time it's just a cemented T1, if I'm honest. Yeah, we'll do Valina now. Okay, Valina. It's Valina time. How long have we been recording, by the way? This is an hour of footage. Miko, I'm so sorry. Okay, Valina. I don't think I can put Valina anywhere other than T0. I'm gonna be honest. She kind of pretty much lifts every anomaly character, except for maybe Yanagi. And even then, Yanagi does work with her. It's not like Yanagi doesn't work with her. She's kind of just that good. And I also think from a pull value perspective, she's only going to get better with Remiel. So yeah, she's T0. She's fantastic. I think she definitely belongs up there. That feels fine to me. We mentioned Alice. Let's do Alice now. Yeah, even Yanagi is okay with her. Yeah, exactly. Even Yanagi is okay with her. And even though the polarity disorders don't scale as well on Wind, Alice is still putting up better scores than Jane. So I think we have to put Alice in T2. I think she's still in T2. I think she's still in T2. And I think as well, Alice can also work. Alice has the flexibility to work in other teams as well. She doesn't necessarily need Valina, so that means that she is also pretty versatile. Whereas at the moment, Bernice and Jane, in order to perform at like good levels, I know I used the terminology for T2, but like in order for Jane and Bernice to feel good, they kind of really want Valina. So yeah. It's Void Hunter time, baby. Okay, we got Ye Guang, we got Yixuan, and we got Miyabi. Okay, Ye Guang. Look, the buffs that we were seeing for Ye Guang are not as good as they used to be. People are seeing pretty big drop-offs in score because the bosses that are made for Ye Guang, like Primordial Nightmare, are having their HP ramped up massively. I actually don't think that this devalues Ye Guang. I actually think that this increases the value of Ye Guang in some sort of backwards, super stupid way in my brain, because it means that if you don't have Ye Guang, that fight becomes even more of a mess. So, with that in mind, I think that she's... dude, did we put her in T0 last time? I think she's less important now, and I think that we'll see less shill for her and less bosses. Like, the frequency of her boss will be less frequent now. I think it might be T1. I still kind of want to put her here. And like I said, like that boss being tougher now, like the HP increasing on Primordial Nightmare, just means that if you don't have Ye Guang, you're just having a worse time into that boss. You can clear it without Ye Guang, you absolutely can, but you're having a much rougher time. But from a pull value perspective, is it advisable to pull Ye Guang? I know she's been rerunning. Is it still like a, oh, hell yeah? Or is it a, that's pretty great? I think it's a, that's pretty great. I think it's a, that's pretty great. I don't think it's a, oh, hell yeah. Go, 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 go. I think T1 is fair. Okay, Yixuan. Okay, we're seeing less and less push for Rupture. I don't think this will go on forever. I don't think that the Rupture push will go on forever. The Rupture anti will go on forever. Not even necessarily the anti. Like, Rupture is in a pretty decent spot. Like, look at all the Rupture DPSs in T2. The real question mark is Yixuan T0 or T... No. I'm between T1 and T2, and I'm leaning towards T2. I think she goes with most of the other Rupture DPSs. I don't really... We don't regularly get Rupture bosses anymore. We don't regularly get Rupture buffs anymore. And we probably won't until we start getting more Rupture DPSs, or even just a rerun of a Rupture DPS. So I think that it's not unreasonable to say that kind of all of the Rupture DPSs, including Yixuan, are kind of the same, and they're all just good. Yeah, Yixuan goes in T2. I'm comfortable with that. It also, like, for T2 to feel good, you also kind of need Lucia as well. Why is Lucia up here? I feel like Lucia should be... Anyway, whatever. You guys put her there. Okay, then let's do Miyabi. Okay, so, cards on the table. I think Anomaly is getting better. I don't think that Anomaly is getting worse. And... I think the addition of Remiel and the unlocking of Miyabi's additional ability that is currently what's in, like early betas right now, meaning that if Miyabi gets her additional ability unlocked, she's going to be looking absolutely fantastic going into 3.1, because it means that she's going to be able to work with Remiel plus pretty much any other Anomaly agent. Yanaga's going to be good for disorder stack generation. You could also make the argument for Bernice and Jane. Remember, you're going to want to proc a bunch of anomalies. Remiel makes Miyabi better. But she does have the inherent anti-synergy with Wind, where she can't generate the Frostfall stacks from the disorder. With all of that in mind, plus the fact that she works really well with Nangong, I feel like she's benefiting more than she's losing heading into 3.1, and I'm going to put her in T1. She has no Sig, remember? Yeah, I'm still going to put her in T1. I think I'm still going to put her in T1. I could hear the argument for T2, for sure, but I actually think that she's probably going to be super winning as we head into season... Well, if we're in season 3, as we head into 3.1. I just keep... It feels like another reset coming up because we're getting our Void Hunter next patch. But yeah, I think that she's going to be super winning heading into 3.1. And as well, if we get another off-field anomaly character, kind of like a Vivian or a Bernice, that has synergy with Remiel and doesn't anti-Miyabi, as in because they're not Wind, and we already have a Wind anomaly character, I think Miyabi's just going to be winning, honestly. I think Miyabi's just going to be winning. So yeah, that's it, I guess. That's the pool value tier list. Is it likely she'll get the Vortex change? No, that's very unlikely. I think they designed Wind to specifically lock her out of Valina teams. I don't think that's too... I think that's actually fine. I think, if anything, we might have slightly too many in T1. You guys voted for it, but I actually think that's more relevant. If Lucy's only supporting T2 teams, she goes in T2. You voted the other way, but I'm going to overrule it. I'm sorry. It's not a democracy. It's a dictatorship now. Is Miyabi Promea level? Yeah, all right, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with it. Like, we put Miyabi in T2 last time. I think that she's only going to get better as we head into 3.1. I'm going to put into T1 to recognize the difference. But anyway, that's about enough out of me. As always, remember to like and subscribe for better average luck on all your pools. Pool responsibly. Stay weird. Bye, 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 bye. Okay. Miku, can you squeeze the sponsor in? Let me just do a mid-section ad read. Hang on. But before we get on to the next character, remember to like and subscribe for better than average luck on all your pools. Pour responsibly. Remember to like and subscribe. No! But before we get on to the next character, this is your reminder that you might not be subscribed. Like and subscribing is a great way to support creators like me on YouTube. You can also drop me a follow over on Twitch and come join the Discord. Come hang out with some cool, chill peeps who love talking about gacha games. And check out this quick word from our sponsor. So we put Yusuf and Bai on this one, okay? All right, okay. I'm going to stop the recording. But the tier list is full. No. You have to put that in halfway. You have to put that in halfway. Put it in like after we've put, I don't know, who was someone who we put on, after we put the Rupture Agents up or something. Yeah, put it in halfway. Okay, but is she on Premier's level? That's wild. Kinda. Right now? Maybe not. But remember, it's a pull value tier list where you can't pull for them. So I'm kind of just hedging my bets that Remiel makes Miyabi looks really fucking good. So yeah. Not without Sig, she isn't. Again, like, I do think that she's okay without her signature engine. Her engine is very good. I'm not saying that it's not, but it's not like she doesn't have options. Fusion Compiler's pretty good. Weeping Gemini definitely works well, especially if we're not going for 3 stuns. And we're not going for 3 stuns if we don't have Valina. Probably. And she also needs a Sig less with Nangong, also true. Yeah. Only a 30% DPS loss with Compiler? Yeah, it's fine. I'm sorry. I think I need to watch your Miyabi play, Tired Miku. It should be like 20 tops. Okay. If there was a banner for Promea and Miyabi and you had to pull it because it gave you some resource you needed and you didn't have either, who would you pull? Is it close? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty close. I'd say it's pretty close. I mean, look, they're in the same tier. I'd say it's close. It's up to you. Who do you want more? Do you want Promea or do you want Miyabi? I also think as well, you can kind of like... you can kind of hedge your bets and guess a little bit with what you think you want to do. Also, like if you have Valina, the answer would be, well, if you have Valina, just get Promea. That because the Miyabi has the anti synergy with Valina, where she can't generate her stacks. So it's just way less effective. So yeah, if you had Valina, and you were like, oh, which one should I get? The answer would be Promea, no questions. Am I crazy? But even though they changed Miyabi additional, that doesn't mean Miyabi is better with Remiel. Huh? I don't think Promea is great enough that anyone who's investing in Miyabi should pull instead. I agree. I completely agree. Yeah. As literally, I took a 50 for Promea because I quite liked her, but I'm glad. I'm kind of. I kind of wish I had Promea a little bit, but I'm fine with Miyabi. I don't need Promea. Yeah, remember Remiel isn't wind. Exactly, yeah. So if you play... we talked about this earlier. So yeah, if you play Miyabi plus Bernice, Miyabi plus Vivian and Remiel, like Miyabi plus Yanagi and Remiel, that shit's gonna fry. It's still gonna be great. Account roasto time? Yeah, sure. Let's move on. Would Miyabi be good with her? Rem hogs so much field time? Yeah, I mean, you can kind of make the call as to who you want to spend resources on during stun. And then that does mean that you could potentially just use Miyabi outside of stun to bounce the anomalies back and forth. Turn the music up. I kind of want to. Okay. Let's do the raffle. Okay, let's do an account roast. Oh, dude, so under ALG stream raffles, there's an account roast. If you enter it, please make sure you have your stuff to hand. It's too loud. It's too loud. I'm having to shout over it. But if you enter, please make sure you have your account details to hand to let me log in, because I will need them ASAP so that we can get logged in. Every time you lose, you get pity for next time. And is there anything else I need to mention? I don't remember. I don't know. Yeah, oh yeah, if you can clear, that's fine. We'll log in, we'll fuck around, and we'll look at your teams and stuff and say, oh, I can't believe you leveled up this dodge, and I can't believe you didn't level up your defensive assist on your stun agent. Like, we'll basically just poke holes in your builds and stuff if you are clearing and fine. If you're not clearing, we'll do our best to help you, and we'll try and it'll be less of a roast and more of a help. Okay, cool. You get pity for all raffles? You do, yeah. So when we do helps, pity, like, yeah, every time you lose, you get an extra ticket for next time. So yeah, that's why sometimes you see like people winning with like 20 plus tickets, because they've entered 20 roasts and not one or more. Who's poking what holes? This is a good question. Dude, I'm so hot. I need so much to drink. I'm gonna ask my girlfriend if she bring me another cold drink out of the fridge. Can I has fridge drink? Can I has fridge drink, please? Cold drink, please. Love you. Make sure to shit on their favorite agents. Yeah, of course. We know him. Joel, don't flex like that. Dude, it's so hot here in the UK. Oh my god. It's not even that hot outside. I went out for a few hours today. Like, driving in the car with the windows down, it's fine. But then sat inside our homes that are built to like trap heat. Ugh, just boiling. UK is constantly risen. I know, it's either too hot or too cold. It's literally 100, like it's 100% of the time it's either too hot or too cold. Probably your PC hitting the room. Okay, also, I actually had a warning from my PC earlier for my CPU being too high. So yeah, basically, I did my Arknight's Enfield dailies, and it kept freezing. So I just completely turned it off, right? I just completely turned off Arknight's Enfield. And then when I turned my PC back on, it went into the BIOS, and the BIOS menu was like, CPU is like dangerously high. Please make sure that you've got it like screwed on. And please make sure that your cooler is screwed on. And I was like, oh my God. She says only if small camera. And I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, ma'am. Oh. Count Binface to the win. Right, Blue Clown, start sending me your deeds. Oh, I still logged into my account. Dude, I'm sweating through my shirt. Time to change the thermal paste. Yeah, I honestly, I pulled the side off my PC and I just like, I cleaned a bunch of dust out with some microfiber cloths. And then I turned it back on and it was fine. But yeah, you're right. I probably should do the thermal paste. I don't know if I have it. I have some somewhere, but I don't know where I put it in the move. Have you considered poor man's water cooling? A bucket of ice in the PC? Dude, that's crazy. Stop using paste, get thermal pad? I don't know, man. I trust the paste more. I don't know why. I just trust paste more. I'll do that. Just log back into my own account. I'm actually overheating right now. It's $10. Yeah, but that's $10 I don't need to spend if I have it, you know? Like if I've just got it sitting around. It's probably in a box from the move that I just haven't unpacked. Oh, Blue Clown, you're on a YouTube chat. Okay, cool. Hey, Necrosis. Oh. Blue Clown, what servers you on? Okay. Cool. Does it mean it's time for another legendary shirt trip? Not my sleep token t-shirt. I have like 2 sleep token t-shirts now. I like sleep token, guys. Right, let me just make sure I can't dox. Okay, we're good. Sleep token pretty great. Sleep token are pretty great. I really like sleep token. Right, okay. Cannot wait for UK tour. It's gonna be sick. Okay. Right. Chill music. Turn it down. Right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? You know what? Let's just go in games now. Okay. Oh, that's loud though. That's kind of loud though. Is that loud for you or just me? It was really loud. Right. Let's see what we're dealing with. Let's go check endgame first. Oh, dude. Yes, please. Thank you so much. Oh. Oh, I got this is my second raspberry sparkling water. Thank God for raspberry sparkling water. Okay, that's actually really refreshing, man. Oh. Due to your girlfriend, I know I just have an internet accent now. It's so sad. Right, okay. Let's see how we're doing on endgame. Norma Overworld. Gremlin Energy, let's go. Okay. We have 102k, so we're just breaking the S plus barrier. We got 30k here, we got 36k there, we got 35k here. We're using Primea like an Astra. Oh, interesting. We've got Pyroas Trigger Seed. Oh, very cool. 36k. And then we're getting 30k with the Idol team at the top. Okay. And that's Ether Resistance. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. Yeah, feels a bit Zero Escapes. Might be Escape here and there. Oh, okay. Well, this is why I can't even look at what score you're getting. You don't even get scores. Ah, look. You tried to fool me. They tried to trick us. But we shan't be tricked. Okay, so yeah, they got 30k on the Thrall, 31k on Girthy Labubu, and then 23k, well, almost 23 and a half, on the Creator. Okay, yeah, this ain't bad, it's looking alright. To be honest, it feels like they very much aren't, like, bothered about getting high scores. It kind of wouldn't surprise me if they had a couple of Mindscapes. It wouldn't surprise me if they have a couple of Mindscapes, just because... Like, I think they don't really care about scores, honestly. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they care. What did you call the first boss? Oh, you heard. Okay, right. Let's see what we're dealing with then. So it's votes in. How many Mindscapes do you think there are on this account? I'm going to say I think there are... Look, the scores say full M0, but I'm going to say I think that there is one. I think there is one. I think they have one Mindscape somewhere. It's probably a 0, but I think they maybe got lucky and got a double. Maybe they have Chingy M1 because they already had her and they got her from the shop. There's barely any limited agents here. Oh, there's some. Okay. Some older ones as well. Okay. So it's Norma, M0. I'm guessing that's with Sig, but let's check everyone. I might be wrong on the 1. I really might be wrong. Bonjour. Two it is, I guess. Three. Ooh. 4. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, yeah, I was way off, I guess. 4 it is. Okay, that's interesting. Ventress, thank you for the $5. Much appreciated. Learn manual chain for AOD because of your advice. Really increased my output. Thanks for that. Oh, thanks, man. It's so great to hear that. I'm glad, like, it feels worthwhile when people are like, that actually really helped. And I was like, yeah, nice. Awesome. Very happy. Great to hear. Okay, so it's 4 limited Mindscapes. Were they even using those escaped characters? What characters was it again? It was Chingy? It was Trigger. Okay, Trigger's M1's pretty good. It was Ju-Yuan who they weren't using. And it was Bernice who they're not using. So they were only using one of the agents with the Mindscape, which is Trigger. They actually, no, they weren't even using Trigger here. Did anyone get it right? Old player? Yeah, maybe. Gotta respect the clears, though. The Corin. The Billy. Lucy support. Actually, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Is that an A-rank Billy? That is an A-rank Billy. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Miku got it in cheap shot. 07. Well played, boys. Oh, and Skull Dragon, apparently. Nice. Those scores screaming M0 clearly tells me I'm terrible because that's what I get with multiple M2 DPS and M1 supports. No, you got this, man. You got this. Anyway, right, let's have a look. Let's check builds. 33 subs, day 1 build. You are putting King of the Summit on her, though, so, you know, thankfully you probably already farmed the right set for her. I don't think 2-piece impact is the right choice, but if it's just what you have, that's fine. You got ER here, and you're getting the energy from the engine, so that's okay. Then we have 28 sub Nangong. Considering we're only looking for 2 subs, that's really good. All 12, okay, pretty good. That's a good Nangong. We get an Arya here, 26 subs. Again, that's a solid anomaly DPS. Very cool. We have a Suna, 16 subs with Sig. Yeah, that looks like a with Sig with the ER on that. Nice. Nice. Then we have 27 sub Promea. Very much an anomaly main from the looks of things. AP, Ice Damage Bonus, and AM. Yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with these builds at all. 21 sub on Chingy. Don't even use her anymore. She's got her Sig. And she's on King of the Summit. That's nice. We've got a 30... is that with Sig? With Sig, that's still 95% crit rate. Yeah, it's 95% crit rate. Decent on the crit damage. Attack's a little bit low, but yeah, 37 subs is very nice. I'm guessing there's no attack here. It's fire damage bonus. That makes sense. And yeah, that's a really nice Orphe. Okie dokie. Then we have a Ben support. Anyway. Then we have Seed. If you have her engine, that's not too bad. Okay, you do, because you get the extra 15% from it. So that puts you at like 87% crit rate. 2,966. It's not too bad. Yeah, we've got on the Dawn's Bloom. And I'm guessing this is electric damage bonus, which it is. Okay. Good. It's pretty good. Okay, 31 subs. M1, so that's the extra multiplier. Very nice. Okay, then we have a Soldier 11 who's actually built M1 P6. Mr. Streamer, remember this is a roast though. Roast what? Roast what? Roast what? All of the DPSs with more than 30 subs? Well, I mean, more than 25 subs on anomaly builds. Like what is there to roast? Like, actually. Not 40 subs? Bruh. He's even maxing skills. Like, we can't even pick apart his skills. Like, he's literally maxing them. Oh! Yeah, that's right. I mean, a little bit unnecessary. Do we dodge? Do we dodge? On Stunner? You can argue for dodging on your D. Look, I feel like I'm poking holes in it. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Anyway. Nicole is fine. Yeah, Nicole is fine. Pyrois, 36 subs. Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, 2-piece Hormone Punk for the extra attack. Oh, we didn't 12 him? We've been 12ing everyone out here. We've been 12ing Orphe. 12ing Chingy. 12ing Sona. You 12ing Arya. What about the goat? The goat Pyrogies. Pepperonis. San Pellegrino. Caging Orphe's dodge is roastable. I feel like he just cages everything. He 11s everything or he cages everything. And he still has cages left. Jalapeno. Oh, wow. That's... Oh, wow. Didn't get an M6 Manito? Ooh, wee. Sucks to be you. Ooh, oh. Double stun Fufu? That's the only reason you wouldn't run her on King of the Summit. Did we run double stun? We did not. We did not run double stun. It's interesting. On the plus side, at least he's not under 50 without King of the Summit. With impact as well, and that's a decent amount of attack. Yeah, with sick. Anyway, it's a pan. Okay, that's fine. It's pan. That's Astra. She's fine. She has 14 subs. She has a sig. Okay, cool. Wait, what? Crit rate? Okay, dude. Okay, man.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Too much above orders to change? Okay, I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. 71, and then with Nicole, that would be, what, like 86% crit rate? That's not bad. Oh, with her sig, that's 101% crit rate. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Overcapping on crit rate. I can't believe that. That's unbelievable. Why would you even? Why would you even? And chaotic metal. We just got a new set. We just got a new set for her. What happened to this? Well, where that now? You gotta move on. Who cares? Like, honestly though, with Pyroas, are we actually running even our M1 G1 anymore? Isn't that sad? Isn't that actually so sad? I feel for you. Because I am you. This one kind of cracked. It kind of do be cracked. It kind of do be like that. It's so sad. Okay. Yeah, if Jew buffs aren't better than Pyroas, I think we riot. We get Hoyoverse on the old Google Classroom reviews. Isn't that what they did for Genshin? Why play M1 G1 when you get M2 Pyroas for free? Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well is that Pyroas isn't done. He's not done. We'll get up to M6 for free before the end of Season 3. I don't know if we'll get any additional Mindscapes next patch. I doubt it. I don't think we will. But, like, yeah. Pyroas is cracked. And he's not done yet. Wild. Currently, M4 looks like shit. Oh, really? We're getting M4. Are we getting M4 in 3.1? Oh, okay. They'll just give Pyroas Ju's ass with M6.
My flames, ever burning flames.
Imagine. I mean, there's shape to it. It's pretty flat, but there do be shape there. There do be shape there, you know? But it ain't.
Something the matter?
Oh my fuck. That's insane, dude. That's crazy. Holy boy, I don't even know if I can have that on the screen. My god. So over. Still the best ass in the game. Real. And she came out in 1.0. They have not eclipsed it. They have not eclipsed it. I would expect us getting cream pie escapes every 2 patches. That way it lines up for getting M6 at the very end of 3.x. Yeah, but Traffic said we're probably getting M1 next patch. If the M1's in beta right now, it's probably not for 3.2. It's probably for 3.1. Unless they decide to delay it, maybe. But, like, yeah. Okay, dead. Oh, she's not dead. That's nice. I mean, she, you know, like, we could have done a little bit, but I mean, look at how much effort we're putting in over here. Look at that. The poor fire gal? What about poor fire gal? Oh my god. I agree with the Evelyn statement, best cake. It's not, Evelyn's is not, it's not better than G1. It's pretty shapely. Where's Evelyn? Where is she? Hang on, there's science to be done here.
Preparing to move out.
Nah. I mean, it's pretty, like, I'm not saying it's not shapely. It's shapely. It's very much shapely. It's not GUI.
Asset confirmed.
Trigger?
Preparing to move out.
Bro, what are we doing? Wait, I thought we had Trigger. We had M1. Yeah. I mean, she caked up for real, for real. That's definitely that's a bigger ass than Evelyn, for sure. It's all, like, the outfit as well is better than Juyuan's for showing it off. But Juyuan's is still better.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Lighter?
Wanna see the red scarf?
That ain't it, man. That ain't it at all. That ain't it at all. Look, you can see there are 2 cheeks there, but they're flat as fuck.
Wanna see the red scarf?
What about Hugo? Where's Hugo's ass? Let's show me Hugo's ass.
Forgive me for stealing the moonlight.
I don't know. I think that might be better than that might be better than the lighter, actually, for the man butt.
Please forgive me for stealing the
Rena, if she didn't have the massive dress. Yeah, to be honest, like, Rena Overworld is actually very cool because you can... Like when she flies, you can see the whole world. Anyway, Hugo actually got something. Where were we? Where were we? Bernice. Yeah, that's a shame. Anyway, dead. Oh, okay, not dead. Wait, what? Huh? Make it make sense. Well, I feel like we're hating on Bernice now. I feel like we're hating on Bernice right now. What's that about? Lucy on 13 subs. Actually surprised that Lucy. You used that Lucy for endgame, by the way. 22. Okay, I guess you flipped the engines. Yeah. We need male swimsuits. Honestly, for this year's summer, I would love to get a lighter swimsuit. That would actually lighter rerun and plus lighter swimsuit. Let's go. Lycan Speedo. Wait a minute. That's okay. It's not serious build. Hey, he's got discs on him for some reason. Astral. Lighter on Astral. Lycan, sorry. Corrin, your Corrin did decently. 34 subs on Corrin. Dude, this just makes the Bernice situation even worse. This just makes me feel even worse for Bernice. Oh, she's dead. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, I see you. All right, yeah, that's cool. There's no male swimwear? Yeah, but imagine, right? Imagine if we get, like, the bros, like, walking down in swimwear, and it's Silly and Lycan. Both in mankinis? Holy shit. Holy shit. Shut up and take my money. I don't even know if I go for Remiel swimsuit as hard as I would for Lighter and Silly. Especially if they reran. If I could pull them and they had mankinis, oh, 100%. I'd have to do it for the memes. And then I'd just try and force Lighter into every team. What if you get Valina and Rena in a mankini? It doesn't work though. If they like the mankini requires the penis, like to keep it in place. So unless we're talking about like like Rena with a with a dick. Oh, wow. You should check out mods one of these days. Yeah, I won't be able to do it on stream though. We'd get in trouble for that. Requires the penis is not a phrase I expected to hear today. And yet, Rena new non-binary icon. I mean, sure, yeah. Okay, I mean, I think we might be done. I don't really think there's anything to do. There's nothing to Jenga. I don't really want to override these scores because they seem pretty good. But I also would have no idea what I'm doing with these teams. And I don't really want to play that team, if I'm honest. Horny roasts seem fun. Yeah, I don't really feel like there's much to roast. I feel like this was more of a flex because there's absolutely nothing wrong with the way that you're building your teams. I would say, to be honest with you, you can probably save some of your... You could probably save... Did we cage everything here? Yeah, you could probably save some of your resources, and especially your cages. Like, you don't need to 12 everything. Like, when are we Sunna dodging, you know? Like, you don't have to cage everything. I feel like I'm just being kind of nice because your builds... Like, there's nothing really to be upset about with your builds. So, I think that's, like, the whole thing. Did you go for Norma? No, I think we put like 30 pulls in, and I didn't get her. So I think I'm going to wait until we get live stream news, and then when we know who's rerunning next patch, I'll make the decision. I'm willing to get a rerun and Remiel, but Yeah, if there's no one I want from the rerun banner, then I will just grab I'll grab Norma. It's never the first 179, bruh. But yeah, solid account though, dude. Solid account. I'm gonna log out. I will do. Do we do an account help? Because I feel like when we do the account roasts, like no offense to Blue Clown, but we log into these accounts that are really well built with no trouble whatsoever. So much so that they're still clearing with A rank DPSs from 1.0. Like, so he's got really well invested teams and supports. He's got a couple of mindscapes to help him push it over the line with like Billy and Corin getting the clears. Like, there's like. That's pretty cool. It's a flex. There's not really anything to roast or like talk about. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I think maybe what we'll do is let's do an account help so we can actually help someone who can't clear. That sounds more fun. Let me put some banger music on. Give me 2 secs. Let's get the Norma EP going. It's on Spotify now, by the way. But before I turn it up, let's just explain the rules. So there will be 2 raffles. Oh wait, it's too loud. It's too loud. Okay, there will be 2 raffles on the stream raffles of the Discord. Raffle number 1 will be for the Anchor Flex. Anchor Flex is if you have a decently built and well-invested team and you want us to bring it up on ZFA so that we can look at the top 6 characters on your account. We'll just have a look. It's a bit of a flex. That will happen in 2 minutes. And then after we've done that, we'll go straight onto the account help. So if you enter account help, please make sure you have your account details to hand and you're happy to send them to me via Discord ASAP. I should put my do not disturb on. I should have had that on already. That's my fault. Right. And please only enter the account help if you cannot currently fully clear endgame, which includes the max amount of polychromes, which means that if you can't fully S-rank Shield defense, and we'll also say if you can't 9-star DA. I know that in order to get the 9 stars in DA, you don't necessarily need to... You don't get the polychromes for 9 stars, but I would argue that S-ranking Shield defense is normally harder than the 9-star on DA anyway. So yeah, if you can't fully S-rank Shield defense or 9-star DA, if you can do those things and you enter the account help, I will immediately log out and you will be timed out for the rest of the stream. Level 57 can't 6-star DA. This is for you, buddy. As long as you're happy for me to log into your account. Back to streaking since we missed the Bloodborne stream. Hey, EXO, how's it going? Oh, the 3-stream streak. It's coming back, buddy. It's coming back. Bloodborne stream will be on Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. We will continue the Bloodborne playthrough. Would you guys mind if I farmed off stream for like an hour just to get us some blood vials so that we don't have to like do that on stream? I won't do anything else. I'll just farm blood vials for like half an hour to an hour so I don't have to start the stream with it. Because then that means like if we get to a boss and we're having a rough time and we end up eating a bunch of blood vials, it's no big deal. No, everything must be on stream. Lamau. Sekiro Sundays after Bloodborne. Maybe I should grab Sekiro while it's on sale. I was thinking about like grabbing something in the Steam summer sale. Maybe I'll grab Sekiro. I was also thinking about getting Black Flag. Is Black Flag any good? Okay, Icefield. Icefield with the Anchor Flex. Get Sekiro, it's so good. Okay. The Black Flag remake. Yeah, I have heard that Ubisoft were doing some shady business with it. Icefield, send the deets. Stellar Blade? I still have Stellar Blade. I haven't done it. Okay, maybe I'll grab Sekiro. I'll grab Sekiro. Oh, he's on YouTube. I got it. Okay. So this is Ray's account or Icefield on YouTube. Oh my god, that's a flippin' yeesh one, buddy. Top 81, top 0.2%. So well into the top hundo. Let me just, this music is getting distracting. We're just gonna turn it down, put something more chill on. Okay. Yeah, Yeesh one's insane. 39 and 9 flats, that's crazy. All of these S plus discs, absolutely crazy. I guess we know where we want to reroll if we actually did want to improve the build, but like, don't bother. Like, that's crazy. Unless you're going for like number 1 or something. Evelyn, we're looking at a top 2% Evelyn, 37 and 3 flats. We've got an S plus here. And then the rest are S's. Pretty decent. S minus there. Okay, very nice, very nice, very nice. Dude. Top 7% on the Alice. 28 and 8 flats. Very nice looking disc. 2-piece Phaethons, 4-piece Thanged. Soldier Zero Ambi with 2 S plus discs. We're looking at 35 and 7 flats. Top 8%. A couple of S plus discs. Couple of S minus discs. On 4-piece Shadow Harmony and 2-piece Woodpecker Electric. Look, I couldn't even remember what this set was called because it's been so long since Aftershock. Yeah, music playing. I couldn't even hear anything. I had Billy mode on. I think since I switched to IEMs, my ears are way more sensitive to sound, like my PC having sound on. I'm sorry, that's my bad. If you want, you can showcase the new build editor feature cog icon at the top right of any agent card. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So let's say we're running Astra on her Sig on Moonlit. Okay, cool. And then we're running Evelyn. Wait, where is she? Oh, she's not a support. She doesn't count as a support. Ah, I see. So that would only be for like a DPS. I do see. Okay, I understand now. So is this more for testing DPS values? Do I have to do it the other way around if it's for Evelyn? Okay. Dial in on King of the Summit. And let's just put dial in on Hersig. And let's put Astra in. I'm kind of curious what this looks like. Astra on Kaboom. And Moonlit. Because she's on Astra Voice. Okay, so what? It gives you like an estimated number? Oh, that's cool. And that's showing you how effective it is into certain bosses. What if we did a Rupture DPS and then we did high defense? Would that result be higher? What does the number represent? Let's say she's not. One sec. And let's say it's fuck it, Island as well. Oh, it doesn't drop if you go to high. Oh no, it's still changing. Shouldn't that get better for high defense? I think I need to learn how to use that off stream. And then I can showcase it. But I will do. Yeah, what does the number mean? Yeah, I feel like I have more questions. Anyway, Manito, yeah, great build. Sorry. And then we looked at your top 6. Very nice. Very nice. Well-built teams. Well-built stuff. Thanks for sharing, Ray. They do the same damage no matter the defense. Oh, maybe that's what it means. Okay, let's have a look. Commander Santa with the 5 tickets. Commander Santa needs help? Commander Santa, this is your opportunity to let me re-roll this and admit that you actually don't need help. This is your opportunity. Oh, I'm skill gapped? Oh, actually. Long-time viewer. Okay, let's go. All right. Commander Santa, send us your deeds. Let's get logged in. Base no hand player. Yeah, send the deets, bro. Oh, I see the character review from King Oven from the channel points. King Oven, yeah, you can drop a user ID. What character do you want me to look at? I'll grab it in a second once we get logged in. Just joined. He's blocking out the best part. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think my Meebs is finally finished. Hang on. I'll copy that now and bring it up. And then we'll look at it once we get into Santa's deets, because he's just sending them over now. Nice, I got it. Oh, shit. I closed the whole game down. Dude, I'm an idiot. Is Zevve a newer site? I'm having issues with it. Yeah, it's run from out of my Discord server by Holly, who is in YouTube chat right now. But if you want to provide feedback for it, you can do so on the ALG Discord. We have a channel for it, which is run by Holly. Should you need any support or want to like feed anything back, the site is new. It's like just to be clear, it's a couple months old and it's being worked on like consistently. So yeah, like you actually like, please feedback so that we can make it really good. I remember there's an account help, good vibes, especially if Santa's already saying that he's skill capped. Let's or skill gapped. Let's see where we can support him, but also let's talk about like the improvements. Like if we can make improvements that would help him to specifically clear from builds and stuff like that, then we'll do so. And if we can also provide, like, if there's like a team that I can run better and we can just push the score up a little bit, I'll try and talk through my thought process while I'm doing so that we can provide as much help as we can. Wait, did I just log in on EU? No, I didn't. Oh, thank God. If they've been here for a while, it's pretty free to roast, though. I'm pretty sure that Santa could take a little roasting, considering that I'm pretty sure he has roasted a little himself in his time here. So let's be kind of nice. Let's be kind of nice. Okay, right. So let's have a look at King Oven's Miyabi. He's saying the Miyabi is done. It's not even top 100 though. Like that's crazy. How could we be done? 45 subs. Back to the mines, buddy. Is that really good enough? Do you think that's really good enough? Not even top 0.5%? You're just outside of it? Whoo-wee. What is this? An S disc? An S disc on the left-hand side here? What is that? What is even that? I mean, I can understand the S disc on the right-hand side here. You got to also worry about the main stat. You ain't worrying about no main stat here. What's that? What even is this? Nah. That crit rate. Diabolical crit rate. Unbelievable. It's good. Stop building her. It's fine. Stop building her. Okay, this is Santa's account. Let's see how he be doing. Let's go and check the end game first. Then we'll play. If this is a helpo, I don't think we need to play the Scapes game. I live in the mines. Right. Kasunaji, yeah, drop the user ID. We'll have a look in a minute. Okay, so we are 0 here. Oh, okay. We have Dylan Nicole with Pyroas, but we're also A ranking here with Yishuan Jufufu Lucia. Is that huge skill? Or is it huge build problems? Isn't this an anomaly? Isn't this an anomaly fight? We might be better off putting this into the middle. Yeah. I mean, that's hardly any better. Ether damage and crit damage. Yeah, Pyroas is probably going to have an easier time here, to be fair. Okay. All right, we can see if we can figure that out. What else do they have? Yeah. We'll have a look. Yeah, like Pyroas can at least 30k. I mean, we don't know what we're working with. That Dylan might be core, core seed. We actually have no idea what we're working with. He hasn't tried here. Oh, dude, he just don't play. He just don't play. All right. Actual helpo. Let's see what we're working with in terms of agents. I mean, you gotta give me a little something here to work with, buddy. Streamer to my endgame. I've never done it. We have a Valina. We have a Valina. Right. Okay. What were we running on the top of Shiyu? Okay. With Miyabi? Really? We could put Miyabi down here. Maybe there's only one user heart, but what, he might have Astra. He doesn't have Astra because obviously wouldn't be using Nicole there. Okay, right. Let's see what we're working with. I think build issues. I think so too. Check Shiyu history. Yeah, the thing is you can't see the scores in Shiyu history. Oh, you can see how they did. Okay, so mostly he's A ranking the last stage. Yeah, like pretty consistently. Okay. Play them blind and predict the builds. Actually, yeah, screw it. Yeah, screw it. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, let's try. We have not checked builds. We have no idea. Doing DA might get more primos. Yeah, but then we can't use the teams that he already built. Okay, so we EX off the rip because we want the buff straight away. It's an M0 Yeesh one. We can immediately tell because if it was M1, we'd have the extra thing. I don't know if we're going for stun here. I feel like we might have to. Try and keep these guys together, which we're doing a pretty good job of so far. Oh shit. Is the other one the one I want to... Yeah, he's the other one. This one will come. No, they're both shooties. Why are they both shooties? I thought only one was shooties. I can't do that, man. Tell me we're getting the other one. Crab arms is... Wait, what? Is it left or right at the start? That's the question. I think. I don't think this is going to work. Need a huge stun. We need Fufu to come through.
Well done. Inadequate.
Off, back up.
Obliterate form and spirit. The moment has come.
Oh! I love it when the moment comes.
Spirit and form. Evil shall be purged.
Go right at the start. Okay, we can reset and try that again. Oh my god, he's already out. He's already out, boys. Does the game feel nice on controller? Yeah, it's like amazing third-person action combat. Why would it not feel good on controller? It feels fantastic on controller. Even though I'm at PC, I play shooter games on PC. I play Arknight's Enfield on mouse and keyboard. I choose to play ZZZ on controller because I like it. I like the way it feels. Feels good. Didn't have quite enough. I don't know about Moonlit buff.
Delusion.
Oh, it doesn't matter. What is going on? Yeah, we need to go faster at the start.
Get murky.
23. Okay. Yeah, it was honestly those guys not staying grouped for us. He's talking about the GameCube controller. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, only the GameCube controller. That's the controller that we use. I still get daily comments about why are you using a GameCube controller, bro? It's so funny. Oh yeah, I need to go right at the beginning. Yeah. This guy. This is the mobile guy. I'm gonna go for the suck to keep them together. The suck did not keep them together. The suck failed. This is already scuffed.
What a nuisance.
It's this guy.
Obliterate.
Suck him. Suck him. Suck him together.
Your fate is sealed.
Funny as fuck why people still use the GameCube controller. I know, because I like it. Is a man not entitled to like the controller?
Well done, people.
That's a bit of a waste of an EX, I ain't gonna lie. Gotta parry the right one so it doesn't jet off. Yeah. Is that faster? Did we go faster this time or no? It felt a little better from the grouping perspective. Dude, do something. Do something. Do something. Look, I don't know if Fufu's not like the fastest stunner, but like it do feel like our defensive assists ain't doing anything.
Cycle of yin and yang.
It was a bit faster. Let's see if we get the 25.
Decree. Spirit and form. Swift yet still, clear yet murky. Time to rally for the next.
Wait, what?
Leave it to me.
Fuji's defensive assist is lower than most stun agents. Well, shit.
Yin and yang converge.
Do something.
Inadequate.
Wait, what?
Allow me.
How did I miss that? Do something.
Faithful companion. Allow me. Swift yet still.
Just doing it for style, honestly.
The moment has come. Yin and yang. Evil shall be purged.
Unk still got it. Unk still got it. Okay. That was hot, Unk. Oh, stop, you guys. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, again, I do feel like the grouping at the beginning is still holding us back, by the way. But yeah, like, okay, we're getting the S there. Let's see if we can get the S here. And then after this, we have to check. Well, we can't really. Should we check the builds first for this one? Because, like, we might be going into something absolutely horrible. You don't know. I don't know, man. Did we do Kasudaji's character review? Kasudaji, did we do your character review? Did I miss that? Skippy Trippy, thanks for the follow. I'm waiting for after the helpo. Okay, we can do that as long as you remind me if you're still here. Let's see how this team runs. To be fair, though, we could be on this account for an hour. Like, after this run, we'll do it, okay? Okay, let's see what we're working with here. I'm not great at Pyroas. Nah, we need Nicole debuff first. What am I doing? I was testing this one for the first time. I mean, you didn't put a score up though. But if we can get an S rank clear here, then we get the points for you. Fuck yeah. Suck. No, aim at the other guy. Aim at the other guy. Fuck. Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot about that.
You're not connected with the line. Got 1 second link. Switching to arrogant.
Fuck it. Surely this just ends it. Faster, speed. That feels slow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done. I don't even know what happened there. Yeah. I don't think we got it. Oh, did I Nicole? I don't think this is enough. Oh shit. Oh my god, I nearly died. Dude, what level is it? What level is this Pyroas? What level is the Pyroas? I don't know. Can we do that one again? Can we do them both? Oh shit! I didn't put the buff up before the thingamajig. I can't take another hit from Pyroas. Oh shit! I think I switched to. I didn't switch too early. I thought I did. Surely this is it. I'm just sending something. Easy clear. Yeah, never in doubt. Never in doubt. Like, I feel like that Pyroas is like level 40 or something. Or maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe his HP disc isn't leveled. Because it was just the HP that got eaten away super quick. I messed up with the Nicole buff a lot. Okay.
Smart choice.
Let's. We haven't. We got a Norma. We got a Norma though. We got a Norma though. We got a Norma though. We're not using the Norma either here or here. We pulled it for the fun. Just pulled it for funsies.
Exploring the outside world. Love it.
No sig. 32 subs though. That's a decent King of the Summit. Yeah, 2-piece P.E.K.K.A. It's fine. Not bad. Yeah, that's good. It's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. This is fine. Do you feel like a little low on the crit rate subs, to be completely honest? How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 total subs. Especially considering, like, when I went through these, I was like, oh, actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's got a bunch of crit rate. But, yeah, the fact that over here we're getting +2. Well, +2 is fine, but then +1 here and plus is none here? Like, what are we doing? Where's our crit rate? It's on Dylan. That's what crit rate is. Okay. Yeah, fake crit from Woodpecker. Yeah, you get the extra 8% as well. Not a bad Valina. Looking at the overall stats, I'm guessing. Oh, okay, yeah, with Sig. I thought it was going to be no Sig. Yeah, I guess it's the ER, isn't it? Not the anything else. Okay, cool. Yeah, Valina, solid. Dylan, no Sig. On Steam Oven, fake crit. Yeah, she wants the 2-piece ER for sure, because she actually scales on ER, so you do want the 2-piece ER on Dylan. Oh, yeah. We need to check defensive assists for Fufu, because that, like, it felt like she was doing nothing. Maybe it's just Fufu is just that cooked at this point. Lucia's fine, completely fine. He is also, that's 100%. Pretty low on the crit damage, but that's not too bad. He is, in fact, level 60. Defensive assist where? That's fine. HP disc is leveled up. Does Arya just hit that hard? I guess Arya just hits that hard. Arya just hits that hard? Oh, okay. Yeah, like I guess normally you dodge it, or like, to be fair, I run my Shungus into that stage and she doesn't even get stunned, so she doesn't even get to do that thing anyway. Okay, yeah, maybe she just be that strong. Zhao 28k without her Sig is actually pretty good. You might want to go 2-PCR though. It's probably worth 2-PCR. You'll probably, I mean, if we switched off of this, just to give an indication of what it would look like, it doesn't actually matter. Oh, we need a HP disc, or else it doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Let's flip. He is still over 27k without the 2-piece 10%. Yeah, so it's time to switch to an ER disc for Zhao. Wait, what do you even use Zhao for? Do you even have Shungus? Huh? I was planning on going ER6. Look, if you go 2-piece ER, you maintain 27k HP, plus you get a little bit of extra ER. You can keep full buff up time on Zhao with even this much ER, but having the 2-piece ER is going to just make it a little bit easier. If you do struggle with uptime, like buff uptime for Zhao, then yeah, you can just put an ER disc here, I guess. But like, yeah. It's just weird because it's like, oh, like you can't clear, but like you actually just chose not to use Shungus. Okay, sure, man. We're over the 3K. We got the AM. We got 22 subs. Yeah, I guess that's not AP fourth. Yeah, so it's attack, and AM. Got a few AP subs though. Yeah. I see worse. I've definitely seen worse user hards. Then we have Yishunguang, looking pretty solid. I mean, 26 subs. That's got to be attack fifth. Yeah. Not crazy, but like she'll clear. She'll absolutely be clearing. We got the Jufufu. Guys, I literally just cleared with this Jufufu. We just cleared with an empty Jufufu. And I was right. The defensive assist ain't leveled up. She's got impact 6th. She do have impact 6th. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got no 4-piece going. We weren't actually really providing a buff outside of her swing jazz buff. Or not her swing jazz, her attacker buff. Which we're not providing, by the way, because we don't have enough attack. And people say she's bad. Oh, dude. Look, she's not bad. You're just going to see much better results with Norma. That's actually crazy. She was just there. Yeah, moral support Fufu. Yeah, that's actually wild, by the way. I'm actually kind of blown away. Like, no engine. Not even just throwing... Even just the precious... Like, it's not equipped on anyone. Like, just... Could have been just equipped. Like, oh my god, dude. Like, yeah, so we're missing out on impact from that as well? Dude, that's crazy. You also ran her into physical resist? Yeah, she's fire, though. That shouldn't matter. Is it physical resist? Was it fire resist? Is that what you mean? I don't remember. Anyway, then it's a Yishuan. That's good. Yeah, with Sig, that's like 100%. Well, it's 99.4%. It's a lot of HP and not enough crit damage, though. 26 subs. I'm guessing that's Sig. Yeah. And I'm guessing it's HP here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah, because, yeah, the HP's too high considering the sub count. And, yeah, like, optimally, you would run ether damage bonus there. Like, this is a fine HP disc, though. Like, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls on the right-hand side. That's fine. See, that's only a 4-roll disc. But anyway. And that's only 3. I was planning on Yishuan, Norma, Lucia. Oh, you just didn't tell me that before. I'm glad you didn't tell me that because it made for peak content. I ain't gonna lie. Wow. Look, I know Vivian is out of the meta right now, but like, if you were gonna run Vivian, you would defensive assist to generate her her flight feathers. You would do that. 30 sub Meeb. Dude just hates defensive assisting. Me, I love defensive assisting. We got AM on 6th. I like that. 30 subs is fine. She kind of built. See, I would... Yeah, I mean, like, her follow-up animation for defensive assists... yeah, I get it. Like, sure. Maybe don't level it up. But, like, anyway. But this is the stun agent for that team. So you absolutely should level that up. Wee. Oh, he got a King of the Summit, sir. Not a Fufu. Not the tiger. You left it on the dog. Wow. Do you love defensive assisting more than Asians, though? No, not more than Asians. Of course not more than Asians. Whoop. Okay, we got the ER there. Like, I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. We effed her. You know, at least we effed. Okay, now everyone's dead. Level 40, level 30, level 20. Okay, everyone's dead. Okay, that's fine.
Let's take a break.
Asian reset time? Oh, is it? Oh, actually, it is Asian reset time. Should we just do it tomorrow? Is it Shiyu? Is it Shiyu? Yeah, it's Shiyu. Shiyu's less exciting than DA to me. Let's tab out and see what is up. We'll do the DA for him. Yeah, we will. Is this it? So it's Isolde, it's the Rampant Brute, and it's a fucking Manito again? That's not it? Is this one? No, before? 10th of July to the 24th. Oh, you're right. It's this one. Yeah, phase 2. It is... Oh, Rampant Brute. It is Starlight Billy. Oh, we haven't had Starlight Billy. Oh, yeah, he's the fire and electric weak. Oh, my God. Orphe Sambi team's eating good, finally. Oh, and they're going to chew through the waves. That's actually nice. Lockspring is electric weak. Sissy is eating good this week as well, actually. Genuinely. Okay. Wind damage and ice damage, anomaly. Okay, so this guy is like the wind weak Valina Shill. Ultimate and chain attack damage increased. Evelyn? When chain attack hits an enemy, the stun damage multiplier. Ooh, ooh. That would be quite nice for Sissia with Astra as well. That would be. Yeah, like any Astra teams. Just. Yeah, you can't actually. Yeah, you can't stack that up. It's just once. Oh, okay. Once for 15 seconds. Okay. And then list one, attack damage and stun damage multiplier. Oh, okay. Chungus, I guess. Cool. That's fine. It's not really that exciting. Oh, we got the double robots again. Bruh. Oh, to be honest, I kind of want to make a video about it. They're back. Oh, shit. Yeah, like, are their HPs higher than they were last time? $10 and $8? No, they're not. They're the same. Okay. 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 Right, okay, let's carry on. Let's do this guy's DA. Yeah, the robots are a really annoying part. But anyway. Gonna run silly on the last one? Sure, man. Yeah, go nuts. User.
There's no class today.
Is your anomaly team? Where's your anomaly team? What's Miyabi? Boring.
It is an honor. It's time for the tea party.
Why are they all... Why are none of them leveled up, man? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Level Jake is the best bagger. Yeah, Jake's cool. I like Jake. I don't even know how good he is. Oh, I was just about to go into the flight mode. I should have done it first. You told us Bangu don't matter. Bangu don't really matter, but like, you may as well level them.
Beware.
Don't underestimate me.
Is this gonna work? Oh, I missed it. Fuck. Oh. God, user are so annoying. There's no class today. What do you mean? This team is not supposed to work. And yet, here we are. Nice. I really want to use the double for the extra days if I can. Oh, shit. I should have taken defensive assist, to be honest.
Beware. The frigid wind is coming. Are you ready?
Can't wait to hear the sound of the sea. Trigger your thing, dude. Come on. Where is it? ALG user her voice pack when it's not happening.
Out of my sight.
The suits.
Much closer.
The suits at
Wait for you alone.
at Hoyoverse, they won't let it happen. It's so unfortunate.
Perfect opportunity.
This one's unruly. Precision, is that all?
Don't underestimate me.
Swift wind, howling by.
Want to hear a summer story?
Careful, don't get scared. Oh, for Lord Satan.
Into the whirlpool.
Was there another yellow there?
Wait for me.
I thought there wasn't a yellow there.
Discipline is in order.
Don't get scared, no.
Top 10 in terms of fun. I've literally never run it before. It's actually really fun. It's actually really fun. There's also so many iframes, like no one can actually get hit.
How rude.
Oh, are we close enough to trigger it?
Be gone.
Please, 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 please. Oh, no, we're not. I should have held that. I should have checked the days and I should have held that. That's my fault. That's my fault, actually.
What an eyesore.
Vivian stacks. Oh, I'll just go back to the winner.
Was a way to master violence.
No point, really. I'm out of steam. Oh shit. I thought I was on Vivian. I was trying to press the ult, but I wasn't on her.
Please step back.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah. I like Girthy Labubu because he's such a blank slate. You can play any team into it. I mean, yes, but also he kind of exists to make Velina look amazing. Some appreciation for this team. I mean, realistically, we would have scored higher if we used Miyabi, even though Miyabi has the anti-synergy with Wind. But, yeah, we're fine. Right. I don't know who we're doing on the last boss.
The weather's nice. I'll show you my
Who do we
real
do
life
here?
this time.
Dial him?
Hello.
And then we use Norma with Jufufu on Thrall? With Yishuan? Yeah, Norma instead of Jufufu with Lucia and Yishuan. Yeah? It's probably better.
Talk to your customer service rep.
Wait, that's the wrong order.
I'm here. I'll show you my real.
My bad.
Ready to go.
Norma Fufu Astra. Imagine. Imagine. Honestly, I think Norma might clear. DPS Norma still clears. M0 rotation. Try and get the special dodge, yeah. Try and cancel. Yeah, boy.
I cut through the darkness. Just leave it to me.
Right now she does it, and then we chew through the miasma faster. Because we get to chew through the control skill while eating the miasma. Perfect island skip. He's never done that before, by the way.
I see that.
I didn't think I'd done King of the Summit buff.
Frozen spirit. Countless
Is he gonna miasma again? Does he have to miasma 3 times? Or do we get the stun? We do. I'll take it.
The Qingming's might. Rends the heavens. Out that frost rains. I rise to the night sky.
Miasma only 2 times? Why did I think it was 3?
Radiant clouds. Frost glistens.
Oh shit, that's M2. Get him, Zhao.
I'm gonna do my best. I go. Here I frost. Radiant clouds. Yeah.
Whoops, my bad. Oh no, we're locked into 150. God damn. Okay, we only need the clear. We're not perfecting this.
Leave it to me. Fucking flame. Too late for that. Iron seas and frozen flesh.
Okay. Zhao play. Buff. Okay, this is the 3 stacks for next time. 30 seconds. Shit. Oh my god, I've got too many resources.
Shining edge. Frozen spirit. Countless swords in harmony. Cut through darkness. Yeshunguang Yunquai Summit. Breaking all illusions. Frost rains. I rise to the night sky.
We don't have anything after this, do we? We're pretty close to getting another Zhao one, though. Oh, this... yeah, I mean... Yeah. My ass Ma trigger 30, 60 days on Sarah. Oh, okay. I never really even think about it. Like, I hate doing the fight. Like, I... But yeah, like we messed up a bunch there, and we ended up with pretty much like another entrance, like pretty close as well. Because Zhao, we were on 3 stacks after that one, and Zhao was like this close to going to the next stage. So yeah, we would have found that pretty easy.
Smart choice.
Oh, what am I doing? Do the meme team? What, like Norma hyper carry?
Fufu's here.
Bro, we ain't got the options here. Hmm. We ain't got it. We can't do it. Astral? Okay, yeah, we could try Astral. Oh, he ain't got nothing leveled up. He's like he's got 2 Astrals leveled up. Ah, it's not gonna happen, boys. It's not gonna happen. Turn off the filter. What, for Astral? Or like what do we like? We can't do 2 King of the Summits. We're gonna do King of the Summit on Norma. If you want to level this, go ahead. Not for meme teams, bro. Like, nah, that doesn't make sense. We're just messing around. We can just clear. Just put level 0 discs. To be fair, defense disc, defense swing jazz. Huge diff. Probably not really. Yeah, probably not really. Yeah, a bit of attack there. Little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit, you makes me your man. Wah! We're not even getting the buff, man. We're not even getting the buff.
Today's reading is
Ugh.
Foo-Foo's here.
Lucia to buff the team, right?
Night adventure. I promise you'll love it.
Whose chain attack is better, Fufu's or Lucia's?
Perfect for a little exploring.
Okay, Lucia's leveled up more. We're gonna give the chains to Lucia.
Here.
We're gonna give the chains to Lucia.
Going now? No problem. I'm away.
I don't know, man. Fine. Oh, there's no additional abilities active. I did a stupid cover of it. Oh, I remember the cover. It was really good.
Leave it to me.
Play Norma with Belina for additional. Dude. I want the decibels on Norma. What am I doing? Get him. Decibels for the defensive assist on Norma. Go, 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 go.
Remember you? The hunt begins. Wanna play a game? We're in for it now. You're done for. Next up is
This is so dumb.
the name of the night and the a research-worthy target.
Oh, dude. I've spent everything. I have nothing left. I've got nothing else to give. I can't kill Sobek. I don't have anything else. We can't get through it. We can't get through it. We just need another ult. We need another ult. Give her more, Captain. I'm giving her all she's got. Are we chaining into Lucia? Yeah, because it was slightly more leveled up than Jufufu's. What is this? 7k at the halfway mark? It ain't happening. It ain't happening. And he's about to disappear for half the fight. I'm gonna chain into Do we have Astra Lucia? I don't think we do. Oh shit, I thought I'd hit the thing, I didn't. Dude, the stun comes so quick. He actually They got the 2 stars. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, the problem is Sobek. We can't chew through him fast enough. Yeah, we just can't chew through him fast enough. If we could chew through him faster, we would actually have it. That's so silly. Honestly, though, we just replace we placed Lucia with Yishuan and we just double stun. We could definitely do that. But we could also, if we're just going to put Yishuan in, we could just replace Jifufu. It's actually, like, we'll get him the 3 stars, but yeah. Damage score. Oh, dude, I forgot. Sorry. DPS Lucia? Kinda. Yeah, because we have to give the chains to someone, and we weren't giving them to Fufu. What if you use Nankon? What, instead of Lucia? No, he hasn't done it before. So that's his best score. Oh, so we can see it. We can see the combat data. This is also honestly because we spent a lot of time on fielding Norma. So the days is actually because we were taking the defensive assists. That's so interesting. Oh, Norma's so cool, man. Kalida, Norma, Fufu. Nah, I want to get the guy to clear. I'm gonna go to bed. So let's just put Yishuan in. So boring.
Outside world, this weather's perfect for a little exploring.
I can help you.
Smart choice. Let's get to work, little one.
When he's Norma Lavelina. What not Miyabi? I thought she's T1. It's an anti-anomaly boss. It's an anti-anomaly boss, Miku. Kappa. Time for our regularly scheduled Yishuan run. Hey, I mean, I tried to avoid running it. I tried to run Norma DPS. with barely any support. Dude, I think we hit stun too fast here, even.
Remember you?
Doing that for the decibels. Yeah, we don't even have enough energy for the thingamajig. Oh, we need moonlit buff though. If Norma had a sig, it would have clicked. If Norma had a sig, it might have been a lot closer. It might have been close enough that I'd have been like, hey guys, do you think we can actually do that? Oh, I should save this actually. Just feels like we're so close. I just wanted to like push through this.
What a nuisance. Strength and finesse.
Fireworks show!
4.
It's actually kind of slow. Norma's chain. I can't remember when I did that. I'm just doing it again, just to be safe. 3 9-stars? Yeah, I mean it is. Oh shit, I missed.
Leave it to me.
Remember you?
You fucker. Oh my god.
Circle of yin and yang. Out to creep. Yin and yang. Reality and illusion.
It's over. Stop. Get out. Get out. Get out. Prick.
You're done for.
Spirit and form.
Yesterday we got 40k, and it wasn't even that crazy.
An opening.
Just that guy not being a little bitch.
Feel.
Oh, I'm out of steam, Captain.
Opportunity.
Can't give her any more.
Careful.
Pulling skate grid to skipping in less than 24 hours. It's like I flip-flop like crazy. Yeah, we got 40k yesterday when we managed to get that stun beforehand. So, yeah. I also think the builds are probably slightly worse than yesterday, but it was a full M0 team yesterday. Oh, that was with Sig for Norma as well. Oh, we can see the combat data for it because it's a high score. Yeah. I'm pretty sure yesterday I sent the images to Miku. It was like 20 something. Let me see if I can pull them up. Give me 2 secs. For the video, I sent them to him. I have the screenshots. Oh, it was only 20. It was only 20. But hey. I heard silver lining. Yeah, but like, I mean, is that much of a difference? No. Is this a cherry pop? Oh, good question. I actually don't know. Let's see. Did you decide to skip Norma? I haven't made my mind up on Norma. I think we'll wait for the Oh, it's the first time he did those. Oh wow. First 7 stars, first 9 stars, first all S rank clear. Woo-wee. Honestly, I don't even think it's skill issue, Santa. I actually just think you need to play the game. Like sometimes you just actually, you know, if you play it, you know, you maybe you'll get there. Have you seen the Norma drama on Twitter? No. Can someone summarize it quickly? Kasunaji, give me your user ID. Because I just remembered that we still haven't done your character review. That was almost an hour ago. That's my bad. LG, you have awesome mods. Thanks, man. We like I don't have YouTube mods anymore, but I appreciate that they still hang around. Well, who are we checking? Neko. Neko? Okay. I can only assume it's because Norma, it's been confirmed Norma is not a kid. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make that much difference, though. Like, that's actually crazy. Like, 3S plus discs on the left-hand side. And then right-hand side, like, the only disc that needs improvement there. Rank number 12 Neko. Rank number 12 out of, like, 6,300. Top almost 0.2%. 43 subs. That's a wild Nekomata. That's a wild Nekomata. You know what? Who is the leaderboard? Who is the number 1 Neko? It is this Akai. Wait. Is that NA? Number 1 in NA? Or global? Oh, that's because we're looking at page 2. Oh, it's our boy. It's our boy Neko Hakase. Yeah, I mean, the guy loves Nekomata. You know, like, what is there to say? You know, I mean, he like marginal improvements can potentially be made over here, but like that is crazy. 44 plus 3 flats. That's wild. That is wild. Number 1 Neko. Number 1 Neko. Insane. As if we had any doubts. I thought he might be top 10 or something. I actually didn't think he'd be number 1 because I thought, you know, the competition's pretty tough out there for Nekos. I mean, that guy's a Neko main, if anything. That guy's a Neko main. One dial trough in number 2. She had boob window. Players got mad. They removed it. Then after removing it, creeps got mad because they censored Norma's design. Look, they just decided that because she was like a childlike character that they didn't necessarily, you know, because she's like a young-looking character, even though she is of an adult age, they just decided they didn't want to add a sexualized aspect to her design, which I think is fine. I don't really care. Like, also, guys, I never cared when they changed Lucia's boobs. I never care. I don't really care. I don't really care. The character overall looks about the same. She looks about the same.
There's no class.
It ain't that crazy. Twitter is Twitter. Who cares? Yeah, and I think this has been proved as well. It all happened with the M2 Sukaku situation. Like, the people who are complaining on Twitter, they don't give a fuck. They'll just complain about anything. The people who are screaming about censorship, they don't care about ZZZ or the characters or anything. They'll just complain about anything. They just complain for complaining's sake. The problem with Twitter is that the blue checkmark basically means that people are getting paid to post and cause drama on Twitter. Like, just ignore all of it. Literally, I only have Twitter so someone can't pretend to be me on Twitter. And I don't even have the blue check mark. And I never post. I only like repost things when I'm asked to, occasionally. Maybe I should post more. Maybe I should say this kind of stuff on Twitter. I'm broke, so I'm gonna do that. Remember, you got the setup cost. You gotta pay for it. Anyway. Expose them? Yeah, well, I'll ask them to show their characters. I'll be like, right, come on. Where's the M2 Sukaku? Bring it up. Anyway. Right, I'm logging out. It's been real, guys. It's been real. It's been fun. I had a good time. Everybody wanged. Everybody chunged. Everybody had a good time. I'm logging out the account. Commander Santa, your account is fine. You actually just need to play the game. If you don't want to play the game, that's fine. But realistically, you're probably not going to win a raffle for me to log in and do it for you every week, dude. You know what you could do, Santa? Is like when you're vibing, hanging out, because you're regularly here in streams, just turn the stream into second monitor content. I'm guessing we're probably already second monitor content and you're actually just playing a game. You're actually just playing a game. Crazy. Playing a different game, not a gacha game? How dare you? Okay, but yeah, like, your teams are fine though, but yeah, like, you can pull who you like. You're all good. I'm at work, usually. Based. Okay, let's go. Oh, dude, I can't find it. It is. Right, let's raid. Let's raid. Oh, it's not even up. Oh, it is up. No one's live. No one's live on YouTube. Okay. Those are upcoming. So no one to raid on YouTube. YouTube, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to turn off YouTube stream now. I'll be back maybe Saturday. Yeah, it'll probably be Saturday before. It'll be Saturday before the football, so it'll be earlier on Saturday. I think tomorrow will be no stream because I stream for like 2-3 days in a row now. Yeah, that would end up being 4 days in a row if I did Saturday as well. So yeah, tomorrow no stream, but yeah, I'll see you later. Bye. Love you.